All right. Welcome to Unity Quarter After Dark. We're not only talking about all things independent comics, but everything comics. I'm Mikey.
Hi, I'm Seamus.
Hey, Seamus. And today, people, we're back at it again with another episode of the Unity Quarter After Dark, episode 7. Love doing these, a lot of fun. And today's kind of an impromptu one. I didn't really have this planned until I found out that there was a small little expo that Disney was hosting. Very small, very tiny, very quaint. No one really talks about it much. This thing called D23. And yeah, man, Seamus, thanks for having me on. Declan in the background playing League, but he's Seamus' hype man for right now. And yeah, let's get into it. So, Seamus, just real quick, just before you started, like, what were you expecting going into D23 this year in terms of announcements?
Jack shit. I was going on it like I'm not. I heard the rumors that they were like Fantastic Forecast, fantastic, and I was like, I don't think they're gonna do that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was just like, I'll turn it on and then like see if it's good, or like I'll scroll through and see if it's good. So I tried to go in with no expectations, so I wasn't disappointed like everyone else was. But
Gotcha. And we already have a comment already. Something on Derpy Gaming says D23 is pretty damn good. And I'm just like, I think I don't think it was damn good, but it was good. I think we'll get into our thoughts.
You got a good amount of shit. Like,
Yeah. For me, again, yeah, also like kind of the hype, especially after we did. You remember when we did the San Diego Comic-Con episode, and talking about like what other projects that that Kevin Feige didn't talk about. They're gonna do the D23, and we're gonna get like Fantastic Four shit and like maybe X-Men shit. My mind was going crazy. I had so many theories on what was happening, and yeah, we got what we got. But also like some of the Star Wars stuff was interesting. Some of the I didn't really care much about the games until I actually saw what happened like after I came back from work. I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. So yeah, like I had some like really hype stuff for Marvel, but like everything else, I'm just like, okay, like I'll if it catches my eye, I'll maybe want to talk about it. But yeah, man, we'll get started. But mostly people just going into it, we're gonna just be talking about some of the video games, the Lucasfilm stuff, and the and Marvel Studio stuff. We're not gonna be talking about some of the Disney animation stuff, and like I know like
we're gonna do a whole. Can we do a whole hour on just Avatar: Way of Water?
Oh shit! I didn't even think of that. If I planned this ahead of time, I would have definitely done it. But
we'll do a whole hour on Avatar: Way of Water.
Yeah. And like the Little Mermaid got announced, and like that trailer, I saw that trailer, and that trailer looked really good. So I was like, you know what? No, we're not talking about that. We're talking about the other stuff.
Oh. But Halle Berry's gonna be pretty. She's gonna be good at it. You know what I mean?
Halle Berry, yeah, Halle Berry is definitely gonna be good in it if she was in it. No, she's gonna be great. I think she's gonna do a really good job. But yeah, all right. So we'll get into it. So the first things up, we're gonna talk about video games, people. Seamus is a gamer. Declan has been playing League for the past 24 hours in an adult diaper, drinking nothing.
He's going through comp right now. He's going hard.
Yeah. So. Yeah, there's only 3 games.
Training montage right
now. So there's only 3 games that I want to be talking about that caught my eye, and the first game that I want to talk about is the game Tron Identity. This surprised me because the fact that like Disney is actually acknowledging the existence of Tron.
They care about Tron.
Yeah, it's crazy. But yeah, it was just I didn't really put the trailer up because I didn't really have anything to show. It was just like a cool visual of like a light disc and all that, and then the typical Tron music. And and what I've read from articles that I saw, I think IGN covered this game. It said it's like type of a murder mystery within the grid, which is a very very cool concept. But the thing is, like I didn't really look that into it, so I don't know what type of game it is. I don't know if it's like kind of like a story game or like an RPG or like I don't know, like
I feel like it's one of those like point and click detective games, like
it might be a visual novel.
Visual novel, maybe.
Maybe.
I don't know. From the developers, they did I think the only other game they did was that John Wick Hex game, which was like very.
Oh, okay, yeah. I remember, no one really liked that, didn't it? I heard good things about it.
I think it'll be interesting. It a murder mystery in Tron just like sounds like Detroit Become Human to me. Like
it does very much so.
And I could if it I don't like David Cage, but like games are So I hope it'll probably be good.
Gotcha.
I'm gonna play it.
I'm done.
I need to support Tron in any way possible.
Dude, like the fact that we're getting Tron anything is just I'll take it because
Right?
I love Tron. I love Tron Legacy. I loved Tron Uprising. That show is phenomenal.
I think Tron 3 is the only thing that can bring Daft Punk out of retirement.
Probably, yeah. It wouldn't be the same if Daft Punk to do the soundtrack for Tron. It doesn't make any sense. But yeah, hold on. There's another comment here. It says the only thing I wanted was Little Mermaid and Mando 3. I got it, and I got it. I'm pretty happy. Listen, we'll talk about Mando 3 and our thoughts on that. But yeah, man, Tron Identity. I'm definitely gonna check it out. I don't think it has a release date yet. I'm assuming it's 2023. Yeah, that's all I really got. That's all I got to say on it. Seamus, do you have anything else? You want to just move on?
Love Tron.
Yeah, love Tron. that's basically it. Listen, give us a Tron 3, Disney. What the fuck are you doing? But yeah, so just moving on to the next video game, we'll be talking about the RTS game that's gonna be in it that Disney's been working on and Marvel. Midnight Suns, the Midnight Suns video game.
So hyped for that.
Yeah,
Declan's really hyped for that. He's a big you're a big XCOM guy.
Yeah, it's being made by the same people.
Same
Okay.
developers as XCOM. So.
that changes things because I'm not a fan of RTSs, but I love XCOM. Like I think XCOM is actually like really fun. So the fact that it's the same
I'll probably
developers,
try it because I know it's multiplayer, so I'll probably just play with Declan.
yeah, but Midnight Suns.
It's cool too. You can make your own dude.
Yeah, you can
Mhm.
like create your own
Make a
character. and shit.
self-insert.
Self-insert. You can do fan fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but basically, people just a rundown. Midnight Suns is just the RTS made by the XCOM developers of all, not just like the typical Marvel characters like Captain America, Iron Man, but the more of the supernatural ones.
Magic.
So like
Magic.
Ghost Rider, Blade.
Do you think
You know-
Colossus is going to be in the first DLC pack?
I think better. If Magic's in
Better,
it, why
yeah.
wouldn't you have Colossus in it as like
Colossus-
a cool?
I'm surprised they didn't put the thing.
Yeah,
That'd have been cool too.
he'd be cool because he is kind of like a mystic-looking motherfucker.
And he's powerful, but like street level.
Yeah.
I'll let this play in the background. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think the character customization looks really cool. I love these these kind of like mystical type of costumes that they all got going on.
Yeah.
Well, and you could unlock new like armor for each of them.
Mhm.
That's sick. And yeah, no, it looks really cool. I think it's like the other thing about it too that they announced that they're going to be releasing like animated shorts. That's how as like a
That looks sick as
character
fuck.
in the game. Dude, the
That
blade
looks
looks
really
nice.
fucking cool.
Yeah, so I'm definitely gonna be checking that out, and the animation looks really nice. So yeah, no, this is cool. But thing is like, is the villain for this? I think it's like Lilith. Like Lilith comes back or something,
Yeah.
and she takes control of like all of the other villains. Like, I know like Venom's in the
Whole kind of like that crazy ass like devil design. That
yeah,
looks really cool.
but
It looked like cool in the way that like 8-year-old me thought like 90s comics look cool.
true. And
Yeah.
Yeah, he's controlled by Lilith in the game, so he's like this weird devil Hulk. It's the same thing with Venom. It's like this weird like devil Venom looking thing.
That's cool. I like that.
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, I'm definitely gonna like look forward to it now that I know that's I did not know it was XCOM developers, so now I'll definitely get on board with it. I believe the release I think the release date I think it's coming out pretty soon.
Early December. It's like December,
December.
or something like that.
Gotcha. But yeah, that's basically all I have for it. I'm looking forward to it. Definitely gonna try to like grind and get every single costume in the game. Which characters? Actually, I'm curious though. Which characters are y'all looking forward to playing as? Like, what are your like your top characters?
I gotta go. Ghost Rider and Blade look sick as fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, listen, I know it's not Danny Ketch, but
Yeah, I mean, I like Robbie. I mean, I'm more
I
of a
like
Robbie.
Robbie. I like Robbie enough, and he got the car, and I'm like,
Mhm.
Magic, yeah.
Magic
I
for
like
sure.
Magic.
Is Nightcrawler in it?
No,
No.
they don't have
That would be
Nightcrawler.
cool.
The only costume I don't like in the game though is Spider-Man. I think at least like his golden
It
armor
does look
costume
weird.
looks weird. It doesn't look right.
I think that's just gonna be like a like all of those costumes are promotional. I think they're
Mhm.
first unlock them. They're gonna have normal, like the
Oh,
costumes you'd expect.
You
for
think
them.
these are like the end game outfits that like look all like crazy and
Yeah.
cool? Oh yeah, I can see that.
Okay, word. Yeah.
like that's when they get like the demon enchantments to fight Lilith.
Yeah, I would like that if you could at least have OG Spider-Man outfit first.
Yeah.
That'd be really cool. Oh yeah. Also, I'm down to play Scarlet Witch because Scarlet Witch looks really cool in this game.
Yeah.
But
Witch is always like, they're like, why is she in like every fucking game? Because it would be like it's like the coolest moveset. You know what I mean?
yeah, for sure.
So Seamus isn't excited for the cards. I think the cards will.
I don't like the card system. It just is odd to me that you do like an RTS with like having to like draw cards.
Mhm.
I'm just not like because then it feels more like I'm playing Magic the Gathering than I am playing XCOM. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Because you have to focus more on like I don't know if it's like I think it's like deck building too.
I think it's sort of like Into the Spire. You know what I mean? Like I think that's like the feel that they're and like that game is like it's fun.
That's a fun game. I played it. Yeah.
I think it'll like play out like that, but like it's a mix of Into the Spire and XCOM.
I'd have to play it. You know?
Right?
What I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
Like I'm that's just more like I don't know how I'm going to like it. I have to try it to like see, but it looks good.
It looks good.
They delayed it, so
yeah, they have more time to work on it.
they have more time to work on it. So hopefully it's not like too bad.
But yeah, so this December of this year is when it comes out.
December 2nd. Yep.
December 2nd. I'm gonna check it out. So yeah, so moving on. So the next thing we're gonna talk about is that.
I've been hearing this rumored for like a year now, and I'm finally glad it's like getting announced because
So obviously we're talking about the Untitled Black Panther and Captain America video game that's coming out. I cannot wait. Give it to me. Give it to me now. I want it now. The thing is like I heard rumors that it was like that EA was going to be making a Black Panther solo game, but I guess
I did not want that shit. I didn't want EA Black Panther.
If it was EA making it, absolutely not. But because they have a lot of issue with EA. But the most important, this is the strange thing that like it's actually Skydance Interactive. So like the production company.
It's being directed by Amy Hennig, who was the original director behind the first 3 Uncharted games.
Oh, yeah.
And she said they did an interview with her after, and she's like, yeah, if you played Uncharted, this game's going to be pretty close to that. So like it's basically going to be like Uncharted, but with like Black Panther and Captain America, which sounds sick.
That's so
sick. I heard it's going to be like young Captain America, like 19-year-old Cap. Like
really?
Yeah, like he just enlisted and just got.
Oh, so you don't think it'll be like T'Challa?
No, it's T'Challa's grandfather.
Yeah, that's cool.
Shit, I know his name. God damn it!
I know. I saw it earlier today on Twitter.
Yeah, I know his name, but yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So the 4 heroes, like obviously Cap, Black Panther.
You're gonna have a dude from like.
Yeah, you're gonna have a dude from World War II, and I think the other one's either gonna be a Dora Milaje or a War Dog.
It looks like a Dora Milaje.
Yeah.
It probably would be Dora Milaje since that's like the MCU tie-in.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But anyway, I don't know if I care about the Dora Milaje and the World War II dude, but like,
I mean, if it's gonna be the writer that did Uncharted, I mean, they're probably gonna write a pretty convincing and compelling story for those characters. Where's Wolverine?
That looks like a black dude in the promo image right now.
Yeah, I think it is a black guy.
That looks like a black dude, Declan.
Sorry, Declan. Captain America's the only white guy there. Sorry,
Wolverine.
Oh, dude, get out of this room right now. No, you just said World War II, Miles Morales, Wolverine. You know what he said to me the other day? Here's a quick tangent. He was like, I think I would like it if Superman could just jump instead of fly.
Like originally.
Wow. No. I mean, I see where you're going with. It's a classic. It's an homage, but no.
I could go on a tangent and explain myself.
Did you know he wouldn't revive the Stone Men? He hates the Stone Men.
and I just said that I would revive the Stone Men.
No, you would.
I would. Don't put that on my name.
Oh my god! But I looked up T'Chaka's father is Azuri the Wise. Yeah.
Yes, that's the one.
I'm even more down for that now because we don't really see that character a lot in the comics. So I'm gonna see what their interpretation.
I saw a bunch of people being like, "Why would I want to play as Black Panther that's not T'Challa?" And you're like, maybe because they're all different characters that have their own different motivations. So it would be cool to see
Why would
someone
I want to read a Green Lantern story? That's not Hal Jordan,
right? It's like
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe because they're different people, and that's interesting to see different people react to having to take up the Black Panther mantle.
Exactly. Like it's a mantle. People. There's been multiple Black Panthers. Come on now.
It's literally, but like the multiple Black Panthers thing is ingrained into the character. You know what I mean? It's not like they just came up with that.
Black Panther, like a king of the country, fighting Nazis. Like,
dude, I can't
That's
wait.
so cool.
Yeah.
That's such a cool concept. I can't wait. I mean, it's we don't know when it's coming out. Obviously, I'm assuming the next maybe 2 years, 2 to 3 years, maybe.
This will tie into Insomniac, Spider-Man universe.
No, I don't. You think so? I don't.
I think it may.
Okay.
I honestly, because I think they have been talking about doing that for a while, and I think Avengers was like dip their toe in the water to see if they could start doing that. And since Avengers sucked, I think they're cutting out Avengers and then just going with everything else.
The only thing that I don't know if they're gonna connect the Square Enix Guardians of the Galaxy game. You know what I mean?
They kind of did though in the game.
Really?
Yuri Lola, or you hear Cap's voice from Avengers in Guardians because there's a port.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
I
think they'll
just
just-
connect it with.
Yeah, I think they did because it was that game was really good and that sold well. So I
It sold
think
really well. So yeah, there's potential for that to connect with this.
Like another movie.
it got on Game Pass, so that's how you know it was a good game.
Oh wait, it's on Game Pass. Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I just got Game Pass free with
It's
laptop.
it's $1. It's $1 right now, so I might actually
Yes.
hop on and get it.
Have you played it?
It's worth $1.
Gotcha.
Have you played it?
I have not yet. I still haven't. So
It's like one of the best games I've played in the past couple of years.
yeah, I mean, I was there when you played it. So
It was insane. I was like, oh my god, the ending was so so good.
But here's the thing, man. If that is the case, I would be down for it. I'm looking forward to seeing more gameplay of this in the future. I mean, listen, here's the thing with Avengers though. I liked how they did Black Panther in that game, but
They got fucking Kratos to be Black Panther.
yeah, exactly.
That's a good choice, and that was the only the only mission set that I actually enjoyed playing. I kind of enjoyed the Hawkeye one, but that's only because it was they just were like, hey, it's future imperfect. Here's Maestro, and you're like, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But Black Panther, I thoroughly enjoyed it just as a Black Panther story, and I was like, wow, they actually tried on this one, but
Yeah,
I haven't tried it since. I haven't played the game since that.
Gotcha.
I don't because it's been did they drop Jane Foster, right?
Yeah, Jane Foster. Yeah,
Is that it?
which is just a Thor reskin. It's nothing special about it at all.
And I heard that they announced the next hero, and you'd think it'd be She-Hulk because she has a show out right now.
Yeah, yeah.
Bucky.
Oh my god.
And you're like, why would you do Bucky? Why not?
It's whatever. It's
top reskin with a gun, and you're
listen,
like,
I'm already feeling sick just talking about Avengers a little bit.
right?
But just to close it off, I'm looking forward to it. Looking forward to the gameplay. The last good and only good Captain America game I ever played was freaking Captain America Super Soldier, back in the day, it was a tie-in game for the first movie. I thought that game was really fun.
Oh, the first Avenger,
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I was literally thinking in my head, yeah, that tie-in game to the first Cap movie was actually pretty good. I played that shit as a kid.
It was good. Had a good combat system. The story was
it wasn't bad. It was just okay, but I enjoyed it because it was still I get to be Cap.
So I mean, obviously they're gonna probably do their own thing with the combat system, but they have that game and then Black Panther and Avengers to work off of. So I mean, that's a good thing.
I hope there's a little Wolverine reference. Just a
So
little.
do I. I wish there are references to the larger Marvel universe. It's don't just
have the Howling Commandos in there and shit.
That'd be cool. Yeah, but yeah, that's all I gotta say.
A little Namor reference.
A Namor reference would be nice.
A little Namor is this dude being a dick to Wakanda, and we hate him.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. Do you have anything else to say, Seamus and or Declan before we move on?
I'm excited.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we're excited for it.
Gotcha.
I would say a little sad there was no Spider-Man 2, but I kind of knew there wasn't going to be Spider-Man.
Yeah. I honestly didn't.
They showed in the teaser reel before the thing started. They showed Jedi Fallen Order and Spider-Man 2 and Wolverine, and I was and that's what made me think, oh, are they going to show shit? But no, they were just using it to promote live stream.
Yeah, and they announced it. Didn't they drop a trailer for the sequel to Jedi Fallen Order? Like,
yeah, it was only like a couple weeks ago. I was still like,
a very vague sequel.
it was a very. It was
and
like
they didn't show it here. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, it was weird, but yeah, I don't know. I get it.
Yeah, but granted, it's probably EA's fault. So I mean, I'll blame anything on
EA.
Yeah. But yeah, that's basically it for the video game stuff. So we're gonna just move on to the Lucasfilm stuff. There's a good amount of Lucasfilm stuff that was announced in D23 this year. But to start it off, we're actually going to start with a new upcoming show on Disney Plus that I'm actually looking forward to watching. Is the show for Star Wars Andor. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I think it's like, and also gonna let me. I haven't watched some of these trailers that we're gonna put on these slides, so like this is kind of also like a semi reaction as well. So, James, you seen the trailer for this?
I have.
Okay, gotcha. It looks good. All right, so without further ado, we're just gonna play it, and this will be my first time watching it, so we'll just get right into it.
Spies.
I don't even know if audio is sharing. I don't even know if I even done
I
that.
hear it. So
Assassins.
Gotcha.
We've all done terrible things on behalf of the rebellion. Cassian Andor. No matter what you tell me or tell yourself, you'll ultimately die fighting these bastards. Wouldn't you rather give it all at once?
Oh shit! Okay, he's in this.
To something real.
We've chosen a side. We're fighting against the dark.
There is an organized rebel effort. Drill down and get a hunt started.
You realize you set in motion. People will suffer.
Time has come to force their hand.
At what cost?
Everything! Every day we wait, they get stronger.
Let's take them by surprise.
For the greater good, call it what you will. Let's call it war.
People are standing up. They're afraid. Right now, they're afraid.
Star Wars Andor 3-episode premiere streaming September 21st.
All right, that looks sick.
they're using I like it. I think it looks so good because they're using a lot more practical effects than like Obi-Wan or like Mandalorian.
Yeah, for sure.
They're not using the volume, which is I like a lot. Because it looks all right, but like I think having like an actual set instead of like screens in the background are like they used it in Obi-Wan and it was kind of noticeable. You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah, but yeah, no, that looks really cool. Things like I haven't watched Rogue One in a long time, so I'm probably gonna have to rewatch it. But I did like
Rogue One.
Yeah. So I'm gonna have to rewatch that before watching this, obviously. But I did like that actor who plays the main character. I think he did it really good job.
Luna's a great actor.
Yeah. But yeah, listen, even though, that's the thing with Star Wars, where like, like they do a lot of the fantastical stuff with like the Jedi and all that, but like I think a lot of the characters that don't have the Force and are just like bounty hunters or what have you, or the more like grounded characters are much more interesting. So I like that going for it. One thing though, I don't like the fact that this is the director that did the Bourne Legacy. I don't like the Bourne Legacy. That movie is that is the weakest out of the Bourne franchise. So I'm just like, oh, ugh. But I mean, listen, he's probably improved since then. But yeah, man, this looks dope. I'm definitely gonna watch it.
It actually, I'm like a casual Star Wars person. I'm just like,
same with me too.
Movies out, but this actually, and I was like, I'm not watching this. Like, you know what I mean? I won't watch this. And then I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, that looks actually really good. Like, I'm gonna check out at least the first couple episodes to see how it is. But I'm interested in it.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. And it's come out September 21st. That's gonna be fun. I think it's like 3 episodes that are releasing. Yeah, that's cool. That's good enough. Excuse me. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out for sure. So next up on the list, hold on. This thing is tweaking. All right, yeah. So next up on the list, people, is what the person who was commenting before said. Mando season 3. I love I mean, Mandalorian, I think, is the strongest out of the Disney Plus shows for Star Wars.
It's the only thing keeping the Star Wars brand alive.
100%.
It's like the only thing that everyone's like, oh, I can't wait for the Mando, because there's not, like, even Obi-Wan was like, people were just like, you know.
Yeah. So they dropped an official teaser for that. So yeah, we're just gonna play it and I'll give you my thoughts on it. So yeah, let's do this.
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father. A clan of 2. But you have removed your helmet. And you are a Mandalorian. No more.
Okay, close that.
Your cult fractured our people. Where were you then?
Shit.
Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
Bubble
All right, kids. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm in for it. Yep. Check.
Also, I didn't see if they showed it, but Giancarlo is coming back.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
That's sick. Okay, yeah.
I brought him out on stage, and they were like, "We got Giancarlo back, baby."
That's nice.
He doesn't have to do Better Call Saul anymore, so he can do Mando.
Yeah, but nah, that looks so dope. Thing is, like, I love the fact that kind of like introduction to his arc, the fact that he's not really a Mando anymore because he took off his helmet, but he's still invoked with the beliefs of the Mandalorian people, that he still puts the helmet on, still does everything else. But then that kind of makes sense why Bo-Katan was introduced, because her faction of the Mandalorians are a lot more open about taking off their helmets and have their own set of rules. So yeah, I that makes sense of why he would just join them, because you know, he just his people, that faction abandoned him, so he's gonna go to the other side instead. That's awesome. Yeah. Seeing that shot with all those Mandos coming down off that ship, that sold me. I was done.
I knew it. I'm watching it.
Yeah, and it said it comes out 2023. Man, that's so good. But yeah, also lovely to see. Listen, man, no one's ever gonna complain about Grogu, because Grogu is he's just Grogu. Like, come on now.
He's the moneymaker for the franchise right now. Literally. He's moving merch like John Cena in 2008.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Do you know how did they say how many episodes it's gonna be?
It's the same as the last.
Okay, gotcha. So. But yeah, man, Mando. Declan, do you have anything to say on Mando? You're a little quiet there.
I didn't watch the trailer yet. Mando's always solid. Those were my favorite episodes in Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Boba Fett, the best episodes of that were just the Mando season 2.5 episodes.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, definitely going to be looking forward to this for sure. Next year comes out, I will gladly wait that long for it. But yeah, all right. So moving on to the next show. Actually, this one's an animated property that they dropped, which is called Star Wars Tales of the Jedi. And it's in the Clone Wars style. So I'm like, that's dope.
Clone Wars style, and it's focusing only on like stories about Ahsoka and Count Dooku.
Oh shit.
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon too. Qui-Gon's in it.
Okay, word. All right, you know what? Yeah, so
Like,
yeah,
that sounds
I mean that's
cool.
interesting. So yeah, without further ado, people, we'll watch this trailer and give our thoughts.
Everywhere there is life, but you must face death.
Oh shit. Okay.
Honor it. Do not fear it. Jedi. Ahsoka is Jedi.
The best way I can protect you
Let's
is
go.
to teach you how to protect yourself.
Matt Lantern. Let's go.
I want to bring peace and order to the galaxy.
Master, stop!
It is the only way you will truly have victory.
My Padawan. Again. Again.
Dooku, stand down.
I'm tired of fighting.
I've been warning them about the coming darkness.
Let's hope all that training pays off.
And who might you
Wow. Alrighty then. That looks dope.
Nutty.
That looks so dope. Listen, man, I love a good anthology, so I'm definitely gonna be checking this out. I think it's like going back to like Star Wars Vision. I thought Star Wars Vision was really good. I really enjoyed it.
I'm
So
surprised there wasn't anything about the season 2 they announced it at
I'm also surprised about that as well.
not even like oh, here are the studios that are working on it, but yeah, this looks good though.
It does look good. I mean, again, listen, it's the classic like Clone Wars animation style. Love the fact that they're focusing on, like you said, like Ahsoka and Count Dooku. This is how I know I'm like such a casual Star Wars fan, because I completely forgot that like Count Dooku was on the side of like the
Yeah, he was a Jedi for a while.
Yeah, he was a Jedi for a movie.
He was Yoda's Padawan.
Yeah, so I'm just like shit. But yeah, that's gonna be very interesting. Plus, because I'm very casual with it, that's gonna be very interesting to watch. Also, Mace Windu, love that he's getting his love more Mace Windu. Come on now.
Mhm.
Yeah, man, this looks really cool. I'm definitely gonna be checking it out for sure.
Interesting.
What?
In Legends, Mace Windu thought he was the chosen one, and that's why he was so adversarial to Anakin.
Mm.
He was like, "Fuck that, I'm the one that's supposed to."
He's just petty.
Make sure to go around and go, motherfucker, that's me.
Me. It's like I kind of wish, because like I know it's a different voice actor, but I wish they got Sam
I
Jackson.
wish they got Samuel. I mean, like, yeah. I think it's just more like they're too scared to ask him.
They're too scared to ask Sam Jackson to reprise his role.
Listen, when you see him in Secret Invasion, you're gonna be like, oh.
Got you.
He's doing like in Secret Invasion. He's doing like comic, like I'm a crazy person, Nick Fury.
Ooh.
He's going full white Nick Fury in this, not like Samuel Jackson Nick Fury, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, word. But no, I'm liking this. Look, and I love how they're Matt Lantern's coming back as Anakin. Love that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really cool. I'm definitely gonna be checking it out. I mean, I don't really have anything else to say on it besides that I'm gonna watch it. So.
Invasion gives off very like 2006, like everyone thinks I'm dead. I'm like in the shadows now, Nick Fury.
Yeah. Nice.
Civil War.
Gotcha. All right, so yeah, do you have anything else to say, Seamus or Declan, about Tales of the Jedi?
No.
I'm just happy we're getting more like anthologies.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's cool.
I love a good anthology, so I'm happy to see that they're doing that in the Star Wars universe, and I hope to see more of them going forward. I hope to maybe get a season 2 of this as well as season 2 of Visions. So, but yeah, that's basically it. So moving on to the next slide, to the next program, we're gonna be talking about. Hold on, because this thing is bugging out. Love it when a slide bugs out. Yeah, so the Bad Batch, season 2. So basically, all they said that from what I read was that the Bad Batch is coming out and it's getting like a 3-episode release. And that's basically it. I don't really have anything to say on it just because I haven't watched.
I haven't watched season 1.
Yeah, so
I don't know. I'm not big. I saw it. And I was just like, yeah.
Okay. Did you watch see the Bad Batch, Seamus and or Declan?
No,
I like the Bad Batch.
Declan likes it.
Gotcha.
Cad Bane, and that's like anything we get Cad Bane in is like.
See, I just put the Cad Bane clip on YouTube. You know what I mean? Like I was just like, all right, just show me the Cad Bane clips.
I really liked the scene where Cad Bane is brought in.
Mm-hmm.
There's a deleted scene with. So when the Clone Wars was canceled, they had like a whole season almost finished, and there was a scene with Boba Fett and Cad Bane where it was supposed to explain where Boba Fett got the dent in his helmet. They had a standoff, and Cad Bane like got a headshot, but Boba had the helmet, and Cad Bane and Boba got a headshot and like Cad Bane.
Mm-hmm.
So when they did the Hunter thing, it was literally like the same exact scene.
Gotcha. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I don't have nothing to say on it. The fact that I haven't watched it the first season, so I wouldn't know. But I mean, I always thought the concept of the Bad Batch was cool. So I mean,
Moose is a fan, so it's probably good.
No, everyone Musso loves it. So
I was pretty like adversarial to it. I was like, oh, having like super powered clones is goofy, but I liked it. It grew on me.
Gotcha. Okay, I mean, I got nothing to say. I guess we'll just move on to the next.
Yeah, they're clones. Get them out of here.
Yeah, they're clones.
Get them out.
They're disgrace. But yeah, so the next show and the last one we'll be talking about today in terms of Lucasfilm is the Ahsoka show that's coming out. The only thing they basically said that it's coming out and that they casted an actor to play Ezra who shows up in the Star Wars Rebel show.
Not Raul Coley. I think he's on Suicide Watch now.
Yeah, but yeah, the actor that they got to play him, I forget. I'm like his name.
He looks like him, so I can't complain.
Yeah,
but
he does like him a lot. But yeah, that's basically like all they announced about Ahsoka and the fact that
the casting I'm really waiting for is whoever's playing Thrawn. That's like the only one that I'm like, oh, I actually will care about that. Ezra, I was like, they could really get any like young actor to play Ezra and kind of, he's not like a very complex character.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm trying to get
Sam Witwer's somewhere in the show though.
Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, here's the thing. I just looked it up just real quick, just like so they actually like announced the cast for it. No, he's not. He's not.
All right. We don't need to talk about it.
You talk about it? You sure?
If Sam Witwer's not in the show, I don't want to hear it.
well, the actor who's playing Ezra, his name's Amon as Fondi. So, but they also
I know Mary Elizabeth Winstead.
Yeah, and they casted a Mary Elizabeth Winston and Natasha Liu Bordizzo, who I've seen a bunch of other stuff.
But there's no Sam Witwer. Okay, so
there's no Sam. Yeah, like that kind of sucks. There's no Sam Witwer.
Like just throw in Darth Maul in there for no reason other than that Sam Witwer gets Darth Maul.
I don't even know. Like I'm trying to look. I don't even think they even got like a film. Did they even announce like a filming date or like a production date?
No, they're kind of rocking with it.
Yeah. Well, listen, I'm very excited. I mean, I've always loved Ahsoka in Clone Wars. I love me some Rosario Dawson. So it's the best of both worlds. And listen, I'll check it out. I didn't get a chance to watch Star Wars Rebels, so like,
Declan showed me the clips from it. He showed me the greatest hits of Star Wars Rebels, so I kind of
gotcha.
I know what's going on.
I mean, I knew about like Ezra's arc through like just like from friends and all that, so I knew like about it. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to watching this when this shit comes out. But yeah, Declan, do you have anything to say on Ahsoka? Anything at all, or no?
I'm hyped. I think it'll be good.
Gotcha. Yeah. But yeah, that's basically it for the Lucasfilm stuff, people. There was another announcement. It was for the new movie for Willow, but I didn't really put that in here just because I was like, I never watched the first one, so I don't really know much. But yeah, that's basically it. So now we're gonna be moving on to that good stuff, the Marvel Studios stuff. Yeah, so yeah, Marvel had their panel along with in that block as well this morning. Thing is, like, again, we talked about it earlier when we started. we were clearly very hyped for this because there were a ton of rumors about what was going on. We thought there was going to be some casting stuff and some projects that were being announced. But from what I figured in terms of what the Marvel Studios showed, they dropped some pretty good updates for the stuff they already announced, and the stuff they did announce that were new. I didn't expect. It caught me off guard a little bit. But yeah, we'll get right into it. So the first thing we're gonna be talking about is the highly anticipated movie that's gonna end Phase 4, which is Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. And because I have an article here that kind of goes through like what they announced for each film. But yeah, so for Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, basically like Ryan Coogler came up on stage along and then basically showed some new footage that's going to be released for the film. And this footage basically showed a clip of Queen Ramonda, played by Angela Bassett, at the UN, basically like basically like talking shit, and it's about like the new UN's actions.
It was the scene where the audio from the trailer's from.
Exactly. Yeah, and I'll just read what this says in the article. So yeah, Ryan Coogler, the director of Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, brought footage from the film, which is due out in theaters November 11th. The clip showed Queen Ramonda chastising the United Nations for trying to steal vibranium from Wakanda following the death of T'Challa. So that was the thing that hit me. I was at work when I was reading this. I was like that's the thing that hit me the most. Like, wow, like they killed T'Challa off. Apparently,
that's kind of. I mean, what else could you do?
I mean, yeah, like. I mean, I think there's some things you could do, like you could just say he's off, like on a vision quest or something like that. Or I don't know.
I think it's the best way to address it in the movie, while also, you know what I mean? Because I feel like in the movie, pretending like he's just gone isn't gonna it's not. You're taking away a bit of the emotional weight you could get from just talking about it as if they're one and the same as they are. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I like that they killed him just to be like, you know what I mean? Because I feel like it'll have certainly more emotional weight than if they were to just write him off and then come back with like a different actor and be like, whoa, after like Secret War, he's like a different, you know what I mean? Done that instead of just like,
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be fucking emotional. I'm gonna cry. Probably.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a train wreck watching the fucking movie.
That's gonna be rough.
But it also said that the footage showcased the power of the Dora Milaje and set the stage for an epic fight against Namor and the Atlanteans. And then a quote from Letitia Wright, who was also on stage with Coogler, said, "Excited for you to walk out of the cinema and feel proud of what we brought to you." Said Letitia Wright, who plays Shuri in the film. So yeah, I mean that's basically it. It's just now we know the aftermath of T'Challa in the MCU. He's passed away. They're gonna have, and then they're also gonna show.
I'm perfectly fine with them just leaving it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, do you think that obviously like the whole recast of T'Challa movement was a popular thing on Twitter for a little while. Do you still think that should be an option going down the line, or like maybe like the next 10 years, or
I feel like they could, and they could do it in a way where it's like an alternate universe T'Challa, and it's like, and it would be like a similar meta commentary that this movie has, where like they're talking about T'Challa like being gone and stuff like that, but they're really talking about Chadwick being gone.
Yeah.
New T'Challa, whoever they cast, it could be like a meta commentary of no one really trusting this new T'Challa or whatever, but it's also like a meta commentary about no one really trusting this new actor to fill the shoes of Chadwick Boseman as T'Challa.
Exactly.
Do an interesting and fulfilling story there with recasting him while also respecting the role. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it makes a lot of sense.
But they could also easily just like get a different character to be Black Panther.
Yeah, which is what they're doing. I mean,
like, doing right now in the interim, but they could always change their mind. But I'm fine with like just having a different character as long as it's not Shuri.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
I know it's gonna be Shuri,
it's gonna be that route, and
Shuri is such a big anti-vaxxer. It's so gross.
Yeah, I think I love Shuri in the comics.
For so long because she just refused to get vaxxed. Like I don't.
Yeah, it's not a good look, Letitia. Not a good look. But yeah. But I think I'm a big fan of Shuri in the comics as Black Panther. So like I kind of look over it in that sense. But like, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. And again, listen, I love Namor in this. I
Oh
love
my
the
God.
fact that they're doing the whole South American Aztec thing with him.
Please.
Yeah, so the ankle wings. But yeah, and the thing is, like, also, what do you? I just thought of this just now, but what do you think about them? You know, changing, not using it. They're not calling the underwater city Atlantis. They're calling it Tolokan. Which is more in
I
terms
love
of
it.
that mythology and like Mayan and South American mythology.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. It's such a good. I just like it because it's not like they're changing him fundamentally. They're just changing his aesthetic, which is like to differentiate him from like Aquaman. And I'm like,
exactly, yeah,
cool. I feel like this is actually cooler than like if it were just Atlantis. You know what I mean? Like the whole like the South American kind of vibe of it is way more interesting than like if they were just like, yeah, it's Atlantis again. What do you want to do? Like it all looks kind of Greek, and you're like,
And actually, like things like on another show that I was on, one of my boys literally was talking about how he didn't like the fact that like they re-spending Namor. And I was like, dude, listen, who cares? Like I've never really.
It's like just aesthetics and naming is
exactly.
Different. You know what I mean?
I've never seen Namor in my head as a kid when I knew about Namor as like a white character. I always saw him as like Polynesian or like Asian or a Pacific.
Yeah, right. Like he always seemed like he was like Polynesian. Like that. You know what I mean? Like a dude who lives in the water, that you just kind of you don't think of like some like white Irish dude who's like swimming around. You're like, oh, that's that.
And the fact that they casted a Mexican actor, they're doing more like Aztec Mayan mythology. We don't really see that in film often in a positive light. Last time you ever really saw a movie, and I asked him like, what was the last time you saw like Mayan mythology or Mayan, like the Aztecs in a movie that was in a more positive light? So yeah, Apocalypto. That was exactly. We said the exact same time.
It's so funny. That's a movie in my head that I was like, what is that? That was probably that fucking shitty Mel Gibson movie.
Exactly. So now, and then they're seeing that in the superhero movie, and that now we can have another community of color getting there to see themselves as a character. It's more interesting.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm very excited for this. Obviously, I mean, I might actually come down to State College to watch with y'all because I'm not watching that by myself.
We're all dressing up in white to go see it.
Oh hell yes. Okay. Declan, do you have anything to say on Black Panther: Wakanda Forever at all?
The trailer is fucking amazing.
Oh, dude, the transition of the songs.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
good, man. Oh god,
I see it in the. I've seen the trailer itself in the theater at least like 5 times already, and I'm not sick of it yet.
Wow,
I'm not sick of it yet. Every time
that says something for sure.
Incredible.
Yeah, we're gonna listen. We're if I keep talking about this, I'm gonna start crying. So we're gonna move on. But yeah, so to move on to the next movie, the Disney Plus show that am I really excited for? If Dallas is watching this, I doubt you are, but if you are, I'm not excited for this at all. I'm sorry. But like, listen, but if you are, which is great. This is show Ironheart on Disney.
You know
Plus.
why I'm excited though? There he is.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay.
You know why?
Why do you think
You all laughed at me. You all laughed at me when I gave my PowerPoint presentation on how the Hood is the next big MCU moneymaker.
Oh my
God. Look at him. He's right there.
Why do you think I put him on the
Ramos
slide,
too? Like not even an actor to scoff at. They got Anthony Ramos as the Hood.
Why do you think I put it on the slide, Seamus? Because you were here, man. I had to. So
like this went from like I'm not even watching it to like I'm there every episode at 3 a.m. waiting for the Hood. He's like the Daredevil in She-Hulk, but for Ironheart. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like I'm there every week. Like where's Daredevil? Where's Daredevil?
Like,
now I'm gonna be there. Like, where's the Hood?
Yeah. So obviously, people in Riri Williams is getting her show. Obviously, she's stemming off of Black Panther. She's gonna be in Black Panther.
Cool in Black Panther, and I like that. I like the suit, like the bulky one.
Yeah, the bulky one.
It
looks like a much more. I don't know, like because I remember her original suit when she debuted that gray bulky suit. That was a nod to like the Mark One for Tony
I just
Stark.
don't like her sleek suit at all. Like it just like too skinny, and it just looks a little weird, and it looks like Iron Ladish, and I'm like,
exactly.
It looks.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, it basically like what happened at the conference at the expo. Like the audience got a quick glimpse of Riri Williams and the Wakanda Forever footage. But Marvel also showed a peek at the new Ironheart Disney Plus series, which is still in production. The clip showed Riri Williams building bits of the Ironheart armor, and Feige teased that the show will focus on the cross section of magic and technology, which is why the Hood is involved. in this. Okay, I think I like the actress who's playing her, Dominique Thorne. The only thing I've ever seen her in was in Judas and the Black Messiah, and she's really good in that.
She's good in that. I like that.
So and that even though I'm not really a Riri Williams fan, I'm looking forward to seeing her in Wakanda Forever after seeing her in that role.
That's the thing is like all the factors around the show are good. You know what I mean? It's just like Riri Williams, I'm just not a big fan of.
Exactly, that's true. I didn't from that set photo that we see on here. I do like the bulkier suit. I think they're trying to maybe differentiate because we saw Rescue in Endgame, and it's more kind of a similar look that Riri has. So maybe they want to do a more bulkier route, which I think it actually fits a lot more. In my opinion.
I mean, it could be based off the Rescue suit and be like, oh.
Yeah, true. But here's it, right? Seamus, I know. Okay, I gave you shit for talking about the hood being in there.
Give me shit for I did a 10-slide PowerPoint about how the hood is the character and should be in the night.
And the thing is, we always talked about the hood because I feel like me and you were the only ones that knew who the hood was when we were back in Marvel Club. I think the hood's a really cool character. I never thought in a million years of MCU.
You didn't have faith. You weren't a real hood.
Yeah, so here's the thing, James. This is the section of the podcast where I give you the utmost respect because I apologize for my dumbass not thinking the hood would be in the MCU.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry. But listen, man,
he's pretty much perfect too. I love his look.
He looks like the character exactly.
My only complaint is I wish it was like a Spawn cape instead of
who knows, they might be using
I mean I wish it was like a crazy really fucking insane cape, but I can't really it looks like the hood.
Yeah,
you know what I mean that's pretty accurate, and
who
that's
knows?
I mean, you can say for most recent designs.
I mean, practically. I mean, it looks like it looks good, but then they could obviously use CGI and stuff to affect.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Where I was like, that's probably just what it looks like for the stunt. They're probably gonna up it with CGI to make it look a little crazier sometimes, you know.
But the thing is, the fact that it's also Anthony Ramos doing this, and things I love me some Anthony Ramos. No. I've never seen him in an action role before, so this is kind of a new thing a new territory for him in terms of his career, which I'm very excited for him about. He's getting a Marvel bag. Good for him. He deserves it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seing him as the hood. Do we know that he's
hood? Because as soon as I heard that he was the hood, I'm like, oh, he's got that you know what I mean? Because the hood is a bit of he's charming, but he's also kind of a dick. And I'm like, Anthony Ramos can pull off being super charming while also being a dick to you. And I'm like, yeah,
gotcha.
He's gonna be really good at it.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, man, I'm definitely looking forward to this. And the fact that do we know that if the hood is the big villain of this show, or is he gonna just appear in it?
I kind of heard that he was one of the main villains. I heard the main villain was the hood is the secondary villain. The main villain is Obadiah Stane's son.
Oh shit!
Yeah, and his own Ironmonger Mark II shit.
I forget what he is, but he also has a douchey name.
It's I thought it was Zed Stain or something.
Yeah, I think I want to look this up because I feel like I know this character, bro.
I think it's Zeb. I want to say it was.
Yeah, but that's actually really dope. I mean, that's dope, dude. That's so.
No, sorry, it's Zeke Stain.
Zeke Stain. Yep,
I knew it was a Z name.
Yeah, I knew it was douchey. But yeah, I like that concept of they're meshing magic and technology, and that's gonna be the purpose of Ironheart moving forward. That's really cool. It's a cool concept. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Declan, my boy, do you have any thoughts on
He's a big Hood fan, aren't you? I'm a big Hood fan.
He's a big Hood fan. I've converted.
The only thing that sucks is I saw the concept art for the Ironheart armor fully made, and I think that the makeshift look looks so much cooler.
Yeah.
Than the refined costume.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that her look in Wakanda Forever is even cooler, where it's just the arm blaster gauntlet thing.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
It's they have so many cooler designs, and I don't know why they don't understand that making it sleeker actually makes it look worse. Because when it's bulky, it looks like you just automatically think of you're just oh, this is gonna be an Evangelion Gundam type shit.
That's true.
I like that more than oh, that's just a you know what I mean? It's not even looks like a person. It's just
And the thing is the fact that it's bulky. I just realized this. It kind of makes it kind of the role a little bit more ambiguous. It feels like anyone can be in that suit, but it so happens just to be Riri Williams. I think it's cool. It's a cool way to look at it. But yeah, I'm excited. We're excited. I mean, no, I'm somewhat excited. Sorry, I'm more excited about the hood, but not really.
I'm excited about the hood.
Yeah.
The hood is going to be the day I free. I think after the hood shows up, once the hood stops appearing, I'm going to stop watching.
But yeah, shout out
to I'm gonna only support the hood in all his future endeavors. I hope to God that Dormammu gave him his shit and they don't try to do some, or at least Dormammu or like Mephisto, one of those two, giving him his like shit instead of being like, oh, it was some random demon or whatever.
Gotcha. But listen, shout out to Dallas though. You're getting your show, girl. Good for you. But all right, so we're moving on to the next film. Obviously, the movie that's gonna start Phase 5, Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, and it's basically like straightforward from his article. They basically just said that Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, our boy, our guy, our Lord and Savior Jonathan Majors, came on stage to promote the movie, the first of Phase 5, and then Rudd just said that this movie is going to be bananas, and then they said this is going to be unlike anything you've seen from us, and not to mention that guy, he said, pointing to Majors, who portrays Kang, throws the whole thing into such new territory. Footage shows the Lang, Van Dyne, and Pym families being pulled into the quantum realm and faced with a terrible new foe, Kang the Conqueror. I'm excited for this. Thing is, like, I love Paul Rudd. I love Paul Rudd as Scott Lang. I think it's like I didn't mind Ant-Man and the Wasp. I thought the Ant-Man and the Wasp was
Paul Rudd carried that movie a little bit. Paul, because it was you literally like the only part of that movie I was like enjoyed was like kind of Goliath and Paul Rudd. You know,
yeah, exactly.
Everything else I was like, I don't really give a shit.
That's fair enough.
Michael Douglas, I love you, but like you're just being a grumpy old man.
Yeah.
You know?
I thought it was fun but I could see why people didn't like it. There were some pretty bad moments in that movie. But listen, man, the fact that they're having Kang in this movie as the villain though is crazy to me, and which makes sense because when we talked about it when we did Loki back on the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Kang is a character that he can show up in any movie and it works. So like, you know, I'm curious though how like
people said that the clip they showed of Jonathan Majors as Kang was like insane. Like
shit.
It was like they were like, yeah, he feels like Thanos level type shit. And I'm
wow,
like,
I mean, listen.
I mean, it's Jonathan Majors.
Yeah, of course. Like he's a phenomenal actor. So I mean, we knew when Jonathan Majors was Kang and
he also has like the Creed 3 body, so he looks jacked as shit too.
Oh shit, that's
so right. Like he did this like right after Creed 3, so he was just like still jacked, just saying it, and you're like, oh my.
Dude, brick wall Kang, I'm for
That's
it.
That's what I'm saying. He's gonna look insane because he's gonna be like straight off that like I just kicked Michael B. Jordan's ass. You know what I mean? Type body right into like now I'm gonna kick Paul Rudd's ass.
Oh my god! But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, and also obviously we're gonna have Catherine Newton as Cassie Lang, aka Stature now. So again, more Young Avengers plugs. I mean, listen, I love the costume. I always said that. I think the last time we did the San Diego Comic-Con stuff. I love the costume. The costume looks so good.
I like the purple. It's cool.
The purple works, and it sets her apart from her dad. So like, she's her own character. So
I think the only problem I have with this movie is the MODOK design. I think that's the only thing.
I think I did see it. I also didn't like it. I thought because
it looked like it was like a robot thing.
Yeah.
Even though it is Corey Stoll in there. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like. He's in there, but like it's just, and I'm like, MODOK. Like no one's gonna hurt you if you just put a goofy, big-headed dude on screen.
And thing is, I remember you told me that, like, you know, when we were doing the San Diego Comic-Con discussion, you said it was comic. You said from what you saw it was comic accurate, and then I looked at it,
and then they changed it because now it doesn't look as comic accurate.
Yeah, and I looked at it, I'm just like,
mask and shit.
I'm like, what the hell is this? This isn't comic accurate at all.
And it's because from what I heard before San Diego Comic-Con, they're like, it's completely comic accurate. And I was like, oh, sick. And then afterwards, I saw like an actual picture of it, and I was like, oh, no. That doesn't look good at all. Because it's like, he's got like a weird robot mask, and he doesn't look like he's like, yeah, there it is. That looks terrible. Oh, I hate that. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Well, I'll put you on full layout for a second.
Look at that shit. Look at that shit.
That looks bad.
Right? Ass.
Nah, bro.
He's got he's got like that metal mask and stuff, and I'm like, that's a robot, man.
Yeah, I'm not for it. But yeah, man, Ant-Man the Wasp: Quantumania, I'm looking forward to it, and especially, and I forget when the release date was for it. I know it comes out like Early, I think early next year. Yeah, like early.
Release date like 3 times, so I'm not sure when. I thought it was.
Yeah, February 17th. Dude,
Okay.
7 days after my birthday. Let's go.
There you
Okay.
That's
So
was it 2024? Is it?
no, 2023.
Oh, it's
No,
like
literally next year.
oh, it's like this. Oh,
Because it's starting phase 5. So
yeah,
it's
yeah,
right
so,
after Black
yeah.
Panther. But yeah, man. I'm looking forward to it. Declan, do you have your thoughts on Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania at all?
I'm actually like not hyped at all for it.
Oh shit.
are you at least hyped for Kang?
No.
You're not even hyped for
Oh
Kang.
my god, take that back.
For MODOK more than Kang.
I think that's racist.
Yeah, it, man. Listen, but yeah, I'm looking
That's
for
my
Brit.
favorite Avengers villain, actually.
Okay, but like I'm not hyped for Kang. I'm hyped for Jonathan
Majors as
You know
Kang.
what I mean? Like it's not like, oh, I have a really good relationship with Kang the character.
Yeah.
I love Kang the character. It's like, no, I'm excited to see Jonathan Majors just get to act his ass off.
Yeah. Like Declan, listen to me. Do you think I was a Kang fan? Like, no. Like,
For Kang fans?
Really,
No.
I don't know these days anymore.
Jonathan Majors fans, not Kang fans.
yeah, okay. But
The only Kang related thing I'm a fan of was the one Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes episode where they did the new Avengers with Kang, and I was like, there's
If
Kang.
I could be a Black Knight fan, I think someone could be a Kang fan.
But no, Dane Whitman is on a different level. Okay, Dane Whitman is a respectable character with an interesting arc.
only time I ever cared about Kang was when he was in the first volume of Young Avengers. That's it. That's all.
Right. It's Young Avengers is the only time you care about Kang. Because
Exactly.
it's like, oh, that's a fun villain for them to fight because it's you know, I mean, Spider-Man gets to goof around with the fact that he's like,
I am
I
curious.
like Iron Lad too. I like Kang.
I don't mind Iron Lad. I don't mind him. I don't
that
hate
kid, I'm telling you, he's gonna change races.
him.
Kid
Well,
from Iron Man 3 is Iron Lad, and he's gonna change races into Jonathan Majors. That's what they're going.
Oh my god. But yeah, thing is, I will say this to close off. I'm curious though how this is gonna work in terms of like they go into the quantum realm and like is Kang just in the quantum realm, like a version
It's
of
probably they go into the quantum realm. One of the kings is probably there, like being like, oh, I can build like a cool quantum weapon and just fuck everyone over. You know what I mean?
Probably, yeah. But yeah, we're just gonna move on. So
It's probably like gonna be one of those, like, you know, when you're playing like an RPG and you go into a really high level area and you accidentally stumble on, like, you know, like in Dark Souls, you stumble on like a big dragon boss and you're like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here. It's probably like that, where they go in and try to like get, you know what I mean?
Is that where he retired to?
Who, Kang?
Yeah.
I don't.
This is the quantum realm.
Iron Loki.
No, he died in Loki.
He died in Loki. Well, a version of him died.
Yeah, he wanted to die.
Well, the oldest version of him died, and that wasn't the quantum realm at all. That was in like a place outside of time.
That was
So like,
the fucking
yeah.
No, but it's like maybe the quantum realm feels good to be in, and he's like, all right, fuck it, I'm just gonna chill here.
Fair enough.
It's like evil General Kang. It's like Nazi Kang who's like trying to take over all the timelines because it's a different Kang from the guy from Loki.
Yeah. Gotcha. So moving on, people.
So I think this is like the main villain of Secret Wars Kang, not
maybe I would think.
Which
so.
I hope it also isn't true because I'm gonna.
I just want Dr. Doom.
I want Doctor Doom. We just want Doctor Doom.
Yeah, Doctor Doom would be.
I think everyone wants Doctor Doom really badly right now.
People, if you want to talk about, if you want a clip of Seamus talking about how he'd rather have Doctor Doom than Kang, there's a video for that. We made that.
Yeah,
it's up on the podcast.
That I go off on how much I
Not
want
a
to see
video
Doctor
for
Doom.
me though.
No, you weren't in that one to talk about how much you want to see Doctor Doom, so you can go off now if you want. Declan, have your spiel about Doctor Doom.
Yeah, do it. You have like a minute. Do it now.
I want infamous Iron Man Dr. Doom.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Man.
Mikey, literally yesterday we were sitting around going like, wasn't Infamous Iron Man so good? Why was it only like 18 issues? Where did it go?
It was so good, dude.
Like, it was 2 volumes and it was so good. Bendis, it's the best thing he's done in 10 years.
Oh my god. Okay. I'm gonna start crying. All right, moving on. So yeah, people, the next project we're talking about. Okay, this is the thing, right? I forgot this was coming out. I'm not even gonna lie to you, I did. I forgot this was coming out.
Which one is this one?
It is the new, like, it's the special that they're doing for Halloween.
Werewolf by Night. No, I've been hyped for this shit since day one.
Werewolf by Night.
Gael Garcia Bernal's in it, and he's a great actor.
Yeah.
I love him. And I read the spoilers out to Declan, and Declan was actually kind of interested in it because
Okay, I know. Thing is, like, I've known the character for ever since I've known about Moon Knight. So I mean, obviously, like
he's like integral to like Moon Knight lore. So like,
exactly,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, and we'll talk about the poster. I love the poster for this. I think it's very classic.
Have you watched the trailer?
No, I haven't seen it at all. We're gonna watch it right now,
dude. This is easily my favorite thing out of the entire event.
Yeah, that's what I've been hearing.
You're gonna get your channel demonetized on YouTube.
It's not gonna get your channel.
We don't even make money, dude.
There you go. You were poor already, so might as well.
Yeah, so that's
you
why
can say whatever you want on this channel.
yeah. Fuck Marvel. I'm just kidding. But
they're gonna pull that in your Marvel interview in 10 years. He's like, what do you mean by this?
I read this while I was at work, so we'll just get through it real quick. Yeah. So it's Gael Garcia Bernal and Laura Donnelly star in Werewolf by Night special Werewolf by Night special for Marvel Studios and the Marvel Studios presentation coming to Disney Plus in October. The film, which is shot entirely in black and white, which I was like, that's great. Yep. I love that.
Do you know who it's directed by?
Who?
Michael Gill. It's like 45 minutes. It's like an hour-ish.
Oh, okay.
It's No, it's a special. It's like a one long special.
It's like the Guardians of the Galaxy thing.
Yeah.
That's coming out this Christmas. Okay. But it's directed by Michael Giacchino, the composer.
Really?
He did the guy Batman? Who did the Batman, the Up soundtrack, the Spider-Man Homecoming soundtrack.
Wow.
They were like, do you want to just direct this? And it looks actually like, I was like, oh, him as a director. That's interesting. And
is this his like directorial debut?
Yes.
Wow.
And it looks really good for like a first-time director.
I'll read the rest of this and then we'll watch it. I'm getting too hyped about this now. Because the film is shot entirely in black and white, harkens back to the Twilight Zone, which I love that. And when old monster movies of the 30s and 40s. Early footage shown at D23 suggests the film follows a group of monster hunters seeking out a monster among them. Simple premise, love that. So
Elsa Bloodstone's like it's at her manor. That's where it is.
That's sick. Okay, listen.
Just turn it on right now. Just stop talking about it. Turn it on.
Let's go right now. Okay.
Oh my god. Look at
that. That's fancy. Whoa, okay.
Yeah.
This Halloween, you can't escape the shock, the terror of Werewolf by Night.
Tonight, it is every hunter for themselves.
Good luck. I'll be rotting for you.
But one of you is a monster, masquerading as one of our own. I can't wait to find out what breed of evil you are. You wanna see this, darling?
Please don't do this. Death is coming for you!
Werewolf by Night.
Wow. That looks so good. I love it. I love it. That looks so good. Yeah,
listen. Man-Thing in there too.
That was Man-Thing, right?
That was Man-Thing, yeah. We got Man-Thing. We did it, boys. Listen, it's so funny how like I'm at the point in the MCU where like they'll announce Secret Wars and I'm like, I don't give a shit. But then as soon as I see the Hood and Man-Thing, I'm like, there's my guys. There's my boys. They're getting a paycheck.
Oh my god! Wait! I think I saw him.
There he is. Go slow.
There he is. I gotta go slower.
They don't want us to see it. They don't want us to see him. You go 25, so we can.
I gotta go 25. It's too quick. Let me see.
There he is. Look at him. Oh, he looks so cool.
Yo. Okay, Declan. Remember Matt, right?
Yeah.
He's probably creaming his shorts right now. He's been waiting for this moment his entire life.
He loves Man-Thing.
He's a huge Man-Thing fan. It is wow, dude.
Isn't that sick though?
and he's burning the sinners like he does.
Yes, he's doing the same thing.
I don't know. Listen, I'm not even a Man-Thing fan. I think that's so
Right.
good.
It's like that's what I was saying. Like they announced Secret Wars, I'm like, yeah, fuck it. I see Man-Thing doing the hand thing. I'm like, yeah, shit.
That is incredible. So Man-Thing's in the MCU. Cross that off the list.
Boys, we can stop right here, and I'll be happy. You know what I mean?
Well, listen. Here's the thing with the trailer. This trailer. The thing is, like, this trailer, I love it. I love the whole classic monster movie, classic Twilight Zone type of aesthetic. That's so creative. It's like how much like it reminds me a lot of like what WandaVision did with like homaging stuff from like the classic sitcoms from like the.
It's like it's what I want the MCU to be in the future of just like all this like crazy, really stylized shit instead of like you know what I mean? Because I'm like, this looks really good because it has such a clear vision of what the director wanted to do. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Whereas, like you look at like Moon Knight that just came out, which was good, but like it looked like Falcon and Winter Soldier. It looked like all the other like Hawkeye.
You didn't have something different to make it stand out.
This looks like insanely cool because it has such a cool style to it and such a distinct style. And I'm like, this is what the MCU needs for all its movies, everything in the future to have like just weird, distinct styles. It doesn't. I don't know if they'll work or not, as long as you know what I mean. But like, at least try something different.
I think it's like I love the whole like the whodunit, like the Monster Among Us type of mystery they're going with. That's cool. I'm very curious though. Like, cause I'm not really because it's a teaser, so I'm not really sure. But like, I'm not really familiar with all these other characters that show up, so like that are involved. But I'm
sure they'll get names, and we'll be like, oh, you know what I mean, like.
So you said that like this is in Elsa Bloodstone's mansion. Elsa Bloodstone is not in here.
She is in here, I think, somewhere. I'm trying to look it up because I know it takes place at her manor. It's a whole thing with because I'm pretty sure they cast Elsa Bloodstone. Yeah, Laura Donnelly is Elsa Bloodstone.
Oh shit!
That's the girl at the end.
Yeah, that's the girl at the end. Yeah.
So she's getting she's in there. All the cast is all TBA. Like they haven't announced.
They haven't announced any of them yet. Okay.
Other than they don't even have like who's playing Man-Thing. It's just
And this is the thing. This is what I wanted, especially when like Moon Knight came out, and like the announcement of Blade, like more darker supernatural stuff within the MCU, and this is actually a good step in the right direction because now they're actually having more of a stylized look with it all. With Werewolf By Night.
Here's what I want to know. Man-Thing was a statue on Sakaar in Thor Ragnarok. So
he
like,
was.
what the fuck was he doing there?
I don't know.
How the fuck did he get there? Can we get a whole like Man-Thing was actually at really important events and like places in the MCU, and it's just you know what I mean? Like Man-Thing actually was the one who started the 10 Rings and shit like that. You know what I mean? Just like bullshit like that. Like Man-Thing was actually the guy who first like pushed Thanos to want to eliminate half the universe. You know what I mean? Just so we can get dumbass Man-Thing content for no reason.
Gotcha. For sure. Oh no, Rebecca just showed up. Hey Rebecca, she has a comment and it says, Werewolf By Night looks good, but it being a short film makes it appeal even more to me. These shows / movies were and are getting too long, for sure.
I don't think they're getting too long. I think they are being written wrong. You know what I mean? Like I feel like She-Hulk's a great example. Written like a TV show doesn't feel long at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Week to week episodes. I think it starts feeling long when they're being written as movies that are episodic, and that's when you start getting like Falcon and the Winter Soldier and like Hawkeye and Moon Knight, where you're like, damn, I'm on like hour 6 of this movie, and I'm like want it to end because I'm like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Get to the point. Whereas She-Hulk, I'm like, cool, a half-hour episode. It's written like a TV show episode where you get like a full story in that episode, and you don't have to be like, you know what I mean? You're not getting part of the movie in an episode. So I think that this is going to be like just a full story in like 45 minutes to an hour, and I'm going to be like, I'm going to enjoy the shit out of this.
Do you think that, I've been saying this ever since they announced Blade and Moon Knight, like Midnight Suns maybe would be a thing. Do you think that's still a possibility or not?
Yes. Oh, yes. I think so. People are talking about the Midnight Suns too much for Marvel not to just capitalize on that, because also it's really easy to do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So
you get Blade, Werewolf by Night, Moon Knight, fucking Doctor Strange.
Maybe. Yeah.
Like do like a bullshit Midnight Suns where it's not even the. You know what? Actually, I have right here that I bought.
What's up?
I bought this the other day.
Let me full screen that. Yeah, you got the Spirit of
Look at
Vengeance.
that. It's the Spirit of Vengeance compilation. It's actually the Rise of the Midnight
Suns.
So it's like their whole debut and shit. And
things like I have some issues of the Rise of the Midnight Suns. I have the Morbius one, some of the Ghost Rider ones. And
I have this is like the full collection. It cost me like $50, but like
gotcha.
This shit, I read this shit the other day and I was like, oh, this is sick as fuck. And it's like the Midnight Suns are not even like what people are like saying they should be. Like, look, like yeah, you have Blade there, and then you have Ghost Rider, but then it's like Morbius. And then like Johnny Blaze without the Spirit of Vengeance, and you're like, all right, this team is weird. Maybe we should change it a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. But
and then you know what's even funnier? This fucking book ends with a Spider-Man tie-in to the Clone Saga.
Oh my god!
So like the last issue is Spider-Man comes in and gets his Clone Saga bullshit all over the Midnight Suns, and you're like, God damn it! God. Can I have 5 minutes? Can I read one issue without Spider-Man coming in, fighting Venom, and being like, yeah, my clone's right there? You know what I mean?
Yeah. But to close it off, though, I'm really excited for this. Like, really, really excited for this. Comes out early next month, October 7th. Love the aesthetic, love the direction. Again, a lot.
Yeah.
I love the fact that there's a lot more creativity and stylization put into this one than like some of the other stuff we've gotten recently. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Declan, your thoughts on Werewolf by Night? Any thoughts?
I'm looking forward to it.
Gotcha.
He likes it.
I
think he's more excited for Secret Invasion. Right?
I am.
He's way more excited for
Secret
Secret
Invasion.
Invasion.
Thing showed today.
Gotcha. All right. Well, speaking of Secret Invasion, we're gonna be talking about Secret Invasion next.
It was a great fucking trailer, honestly.
All right. So I'll just read what what the article says about it. So Secret Invasion follows a faction of shape-shifting aliens known as the Skrulls, who have infiltrated all aspects of life on Earth. The Skrulls first appeared in 2018's Captain Marvel, which is a meh movie, which was set in the 90s. Don Cheadle arrived to share footage from the upcoming Disney Plus series. Yeah, because I forgot he was cast in this. Filled with political intrigue and action. He also teased Armor Wars. Who cares? Show that will begin shooting.
Well, they said that Armor Wars is like a direct.
Yeah, it comes out after this. That's what I heard. That's what.
But like it's like
in terms of the timeline,
storyline, which is a little weird. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To have like Armor Wars is like a cause of, or no, not Secret Invasion's a cause of Armor Wars, which I'm like,
yeah, that's strange.
I thought that would be Ironheart.
That's what I thought too. Would be Ironheart.
I guess not. I don't know. I have to see where they're going with it.
Well,
yeah.
What if Justin Hammer isn't in the Thunderbolts because he's working with the Skrulls and the Skrulls leak secret blueprints to Justin Hammer? And that's the beginning of Armor
We've been
Wars.
trying to write Justin Hammer back in the MCU.
I've been a strong advocate. I will not watch Armor Wars unless freaking
Sam Rockwell needs to come back immediately.
He has to come back.
You get Sam Rockwell coming back. Fuck it, bring back Obadiah Stane for no goddamn reason other than Jeff Bridges being like, "There's a box of scraps" again. You know what I mean? Just fuck it. Just bring back all the Iron Man bullshit minus like, you know what I mean? Like,
I would just be happy if it was just Sam Rockwell doing that freaking like shuffle he did in Iron Man 2. I would.
He comes out just you know what I mean?
But all right, so let's watch this trailer, man. I'm very excited. Also, love the fact that he got rid of the comic book logo because this one looks so much better. But yeah, let's get right into it, people.
All right, I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. I see
No
this.
problem. No problem. Oh shit.
For years, you've been avoiding Earth. But I have called for your help plenty of other times, and you've been pretty content to let those calls go straight to voicemail.
Ooh.
Yeah, well, this is different.
Dark Nick Fury.
How much do you know about your security detail?
What do you mean, how much do I know about him?
Fury? We gotta be very careful now.
Whoa. That's interesting.
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us.
This is just the beginning. This is my war. Alone. And I'm the last person standing between them and what they really want.
Whoa.
And what is that?
Alrighty then.
Good, right?
That looks sick,
That's
dude.
sick.
I love the fact that it's again, every time Marvel does something that's more like espionage focused, that's what drags me in, because I grew up watching a lot of espionage stuff. So, dude, no, this looks sick as well. I love the severity of it, the dark intensity of it. The fact that literally like anyone could be a Skrull, like anyone, any like things like the fact that they had that shot of like that bird come in, that bird could have been a Skrull. Who knows? Like it's a really.
I feel like that's the more that's the way to make it as equally as tense without because they can't do the comic version. You know what I mean? Like you just can't. So like I feel like the thing that making them also being able to shapeshift into anything.
Yeah,
like crazy, you know. And I'm like, all right, cool.
Like that's what's intriguing me the most is that paranoia is looks like it's gonna be a big focus in this.
Yeah, and you know, Nick Fury's a paranoid motherfucker, so he's already.
He is.
He's literally always like.
What I'm excited for is like Werewolf by Night, and that it doesn't seem like it's being targeted for a younger audience.
Mm-hmm.
Like Werewolf by Night literally has like people getting decapitated.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see Disney start producing more like
mature.
Openly mature, yeah. Like it makes me more hopeful for Daredevil. Yeah,
for sure.
They keep saying Daredevil's gonna be like straight up, like not like they're not fucking around with Daredevil.
Gotcha. But yeah, I'm excited for it. Listen, love me some Sam Jackson. Listen, Sam Jackson, come on now.
I'm glad he enjoys doing this shit because
he's actually happy doing this.
He's literally like, I love playing Nick Fury, and I'm like, good, keep playing him. I love Nick Fury.
Especially this version of Nick Fury that's a lot more like darker, a little more paranoid. I love that.
Yeah,
and
it's literally like normal white Nick Fury.
Mm-hmm.
Where normal Nick Fury is always like, where Samuel Jackson was like, I'm gonna play him a little more cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like a little more human. Where I'm like, my normal Nick Fury is like a psycho.
That's gonna be dope. Here's the thing, though, right? Because so Kobe Smulders coming back. Love Kobe Smulders and anything she's in. She's great. But Emilia Clarke is in this, right?
The Skrull Queen, apparently.
Is she gonna be? Is she the?
I heard
the Skrull Queen, right? Like,
yeah, it makes sense. She's like the biggest.
But like, it didn't seem that way in the trailer. But like, I could be wrong. They could be like misleading us a little bit. She just seemed like a regular Shield agent to me, or like a former Shield agent. I don't know. I was getting those vibes. But I mean, listen, Emilia Clarke in a Marvel movie, getting her back, good for her, because she's had some shitty roles lately after Game of Thrones. So,
those Terminator movies really popped off, didn't they?
Yeah. But yeah, man, I'm very excited for this. It's now actually, Declan, I think I'm on board with you. I think this is also one of my most anticipated things in the MCU.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Looks really good, man. Like this is something I'd probably show my dad, and he's like hasn't watched anything in the MCU in years. So like he would probably watch this and enjoy it with no context. So I'm definitely looking forward to this. But yeah, this comes out 2023. Yeah, I think they finished filming. They finished production.
Yeah.
So
right.
Yeah, man, I'm very looking forward to it. Anything else I want to say before we move on or no?
No.
Gotcha. So yeah, so what the hell? See this?
You keep doing it where you keep hitting it and play.
Yeah, he's sliding there. Annoying as fuck. So the next thing we're talking about Loki. All they really just said about it is that Loki, that season 2 is happening, and I think that Feige brought on the cast and they to showcase like a little teaser for the second season. Which promises even more mischief. And that's basically it. That's all I got to say. Yeah, what are your thoughts on?
You see who they added to the cast?
I did not know. It does. I did not.
They added Ke-Huy Quan from Everything Everywhere All at Once and Indiana Jones. He's in it. They brought him out on stage, and he came out on stage and he's like, is this the Indiana Jones panel? Because they just had the Indiana Jones panel an hour before. So he's like, I think I showed it to the wrong one. But no, he's going to play a big role in Loki season 2, which I'm gonna
Seamus. I'm sorry, I'm gonna cry.
Great, dude. You know what's gonna make you cry? He took a picture with Harrison Ford, And it's genuinely like the happiest I've seen Harrison Ford look in like 10 years.
Oh my god,
it's so fun. I saw it on Twitter earlier today, and I was like, "Damn, that's genuinely like the happiest I've ever seen Harrison Ford."
So he's the only one that was cast, or they just
he's the only like thing they brought out to be like that was like their big thing for Loki.
Watch him play like a deep cut Marvel villain, and they're just using him for Loki, like just
funny.
Balder.
Oh, you like Balder? That'd be sick.
Listen, like everything everywhere all at once proved how much he's grown as an actor, even though he hasn't acted in he's my favorite character in that movie. I loved him in that.
I just watched that again last week in Thomas 100.
Oh, word.
Oh, on again. I was like, oh. Dallas hasn't seen it, so that's why we're all like, you have to watch it right now.
Yeah, so like, he's really making a comeback in his career for real. Like, and the fact that he's in this now too, that's phenomenal. So good for him. But yeah, I mean, I don't know anything else.
I don't know why he's not in the new Indiana Jones.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not in either. But like, that's so strange. But yeah, I'm looking forward. Now I'm definitely looking forward to Loki season 2. Now, I mean, obviously the show left off with Loki going to a parallel timeline of the TVA where Kang is the leader of it. So that's definitely going to shake things up, and obviously we're going to see more Jonathan Majors as Kang, so that's great. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I would assume the actress playing Sylvie's coming back as well. And
they're all coming. They all said they're all coming back.
Gotcha.
Owen Wilson, baby, coming back.
I don't know. I mean,
he is. He was on stage. Yeah.
Oh shit! Nice.
Coming back. They got everyone, basically all the main cast coming back. So.
Gotcha. This is great. I mean, listen, I love me some Tom Hiddleston, Owen Wilson chemistry. I love those two in the first season a lot. So, I'm looking forward to it for sure. And I'm definitely looking forward to now because my boy's in the fucking movie. Let's go, man. I'm so happy for him. Yeah. But yeah, anything else you want to say, Declan? Do you have any thoughts on Loki season 2 at all, or no?
Not that excited, honestly.
Oh, okay.
He's a bit of a party pooper on this.
Yeah, I think Loki should have been one season.
He thinks Loki should have had more self-cessed in it.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think so too, honestly.
God. But yeah, I got nothing else to say. I'm looking forward to it.
Big Loki orgy with himself. You know? That's what season 2 should be.
All right, moving on.
Disney Plus subscription.
Exactly. If it's not, I'm gonna become like a Star Wars fan on Twitter.
Oh my gosh. So the next thing we're talking about, people, this is honestly the most like whelming thing about it because this got the most hype for.
Keep your hand hovering on the arrow key. This is gonna be a quick one.
Yeah. So Fantastic Four, people. Fantastic Four. The only thing that they announced is that we were expecting.
The only thing they announced is that there is no announcement.
Yeah, there's no announcement. It's just that Matt Shakman, who directed WandaVision, is directing this movie. And honestly, like, I'm looking forward to that. Like, I liked WandaVision a lot. So I mean, and obviously they went in a real interesting direction with that project. So I'm looking. Maybe he's gonna add his own spin to that with Fantastic Four. I don't really know what to say about it. Like,
I don't know. The only thing I heard is that there was no cast announcement because. The director Matt Shakman's actually gonna have an input on who the cast is. So, so that all I have to say is I'll wait next year, I guess.
I'll wait next year.
It's announced, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Really, it is like, I guess I'm waiting.
Yeah, I mean, I do wish that, like, I hope he casts, like, if you want John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, go ahead, but I love, like, the fact they want Penn Bagley to be Reed Richards.
Penn Bagley was when I heard that rumor, I was like,
that's a good
one.
I
do think Glenn Howerton should be Mr. Fantastic.
So
I don't want John Krasinski at all.
We got what we got with Doctor Strange. That was enough.
We got what we got, and it was like kind of ass. It didn't feel like I was watching Reed. It felt like I was watching John Krasinski just in a suit.
Yeah, it would suck if it's John Krasinski.
He also didn't look like Reed. Like
it was
and it was like he had like a couple pounds on him.
The biggest thing about like Mr. Fantastic is like he's like an asshole and doesn't
he's a dick.
Commercial cues and it's like a bad father.
Well, okay, so no,
but
okay, whoa, no.
But he has deep down, he has like a heart of gold and like genuinely has care.
He just fucking literally was like, yeah, he's a kid who abuses his family, but like deep down he's okay.
So the issue with John Krasinski is like we only got the like piece of shit.
No, I think it's more like Reed can sometimes be like that.
Yes.
Declan's frame of reference is that he's a big Civil War fan, so
I don't
okay.
think Reed does it on purpose. It's
but he also
unintentional.
doesn't do it all the time. You're making it seem like he's all the time like
In every big event, he does it.
yeah. By every big event, you just read the Mark Millar ones.
Look,
and then you're like,
you're a Beast fan, okay?
hey, shoot me! He didn't do anything wrong.
Oh my god.
Fuck Cyclops.
All I'm Beast,
Wolverine's way.
all I'm saying-
Wolverine
all
is a
I'm
better
saying is
character.
Beast would not revive the
Cy-
Stone Men.
Cyclops. No, he wouldn't.
He wouldn't.
But that doesn't mean I can't support him.
I mean, Cyclops is the biggest cut in the Marvel universe. So I'm just saying. But that's besides the point. That's besides the
No,
point.
it's not besides the point. This is important. We need to get through this. There was no Fantastic Four announcement, so we got 10 minutes to talk about whatever the fuck we want.
Cyclops is literally the best X-Men.
We're not seeing any X-Men for like 10 years.
10 years. So I think he said, what did he say? Like 2017 or 2027?
Very disgusting drunkard is all I'm saying.
Yeah, he's me for real, bro. Come
Yeah,
on. Why do you identify with Wolverine so much?
Oh my gosh. But yeah, what's another actress that I heard that was rumored to play Sue is Jodie Comer, who was in Free Guy.
I heard that. She would probably be good.
She'd be good, yeah. I mean, I haven't watched.
I keep hearing Seth fucking.
Wait, what happened?
I keep fucking hearing Seth Rogen for fucking The Thing.
The Thing.
Like, why? You keep saying Rogen, no?
But also, like last time we were talking about this, you said like Jay would like I think what was his name, like Jason Segel or something
Jason
like that.
Segel, yeah. Those are the two I keep hearing, and I'm like, why?
Why? I still think
What
maybe
the fuck?
I still think John Cena would be a good thing. I think,
John Cena would be funny.
or even fuck that fucking Mike.
John Cena, I don't feel like John Cena is quite Jewish enough. You know what I mean? I get they're with Seth Rogen and Jason Segel, they're going heavy on the Jewish route. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like John Cena has got the build, he's got the comedy, but he's not he's not Jewish enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But also part of me is also like, fuck it, just bring Michael Chiklis back. Who cares? Because
bring Michael Chiklis.
Because I thought he was one of the best parts of the movie.
If they brought Michael Chiklis back, I don't think anyone would. You complain if they just were like Michael Chiklis is back as the Thing?
No.
Right? I don't think anyone would care.
All I'm saying,
oh no,
there is one version of Wolverine I enjoy, and it is Wolverine as a mentor to Kitty Pryde.
Okay.
Well, that's only because you really like Kitty Pryde.
I think it is an interesting.
It's not like you like Wolverine.
It's
like
an interesting dichotomy between like someone trying to just get into the superhero world, trying to like find herself, and this like disgusting, off-putting mentor who like isn't like afraid to kill or any. Like it's an interesting dichotomy between the two, and I like the like father-daughter relationship that they have.
Yeah, okay, that's fair. I'll give you that. Yeah, nothing else to say on Fast and Furious.
It's weird because like Kitty Pryde is probably the same age Jean Grey was when he first.
Oh, yeah, you gotta fucking stop trying to.
Oh my god,
he's not a criminal, okay?
Oh my god,
Professor X was doing it too.
He was. He
okay?
really was.
God damn it!
I don't like Professor
Cyclops
X.
was doing it too.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh, see, and now he goes no. Oh no,
Lord.
Cyclops didn't do it.
But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Also, even though like I wanted Zac Efron to be Human Torch, but then I heard another casting that someone said that was really good. Joe Keery should be Human Torch. Joe Keery from Stranger Things.
His face is too square for
Fuck
me.
it. Bring back Michael B. Jordan.
It's just like the greatest hits of the Fantastic Four cast. It's Michael B. Jordan, Michael Chiklis,
and then just two other people that are just newcomers.
John Krasinski. It's just like they just got
Alba.
Jessica Alba. Fuck it, you know what I mean? Like they're just getting whoever. They're like, all right, we already had these dudes.
Put her back with the blonde wig and the blue contacts too. Lord. But
listen.
But yeah, I want to move on because there's nothing
I don't
really.
see an issue either.
Yeah. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Fantastic Four, disappointing announcement because it wasn't really an announcement. Next up, another quick one that we're gonna do, just real quick, the Marvels. All that really was announced was that it will focus on the three heroes as they keep trading places with each other every time they use their powers and must team up to fix their problem.
Yeah,
which
I
makes sense.
read the entire script leak for this one.
You actually?
I did, yeah.
How was it? What are your thoughts on it?
I really like when it turns into an opera.
Yeah, it's like a musical for like a full hour. Isn't that weird?
Oh my god, no.
It's like a weird choice, but like, listen.
I-
Anyway, I'll probably see it. It's just like reading the script. It was just like this is all right. Like,
yeah. Listen, I mean, Captain Marvel. I mean, I like Brie Larson as Captain Marvel. I love Tiana Parrish as Monica Rambeau.
Monica Rambeau is like actually they have like a sword space station now. Like,
Okay, word.
So like I'm like, oh, that's cool. I like we're building out sword. Maybe we'll get Abigail Brain at some point.
Yeah, word. Yeah. And then listen, give me more Maman Vellani. I love her as Miss Marvel, even though like
really good. Yeah,
she's phenomenal. So and it makes sense the post credit scene for for the show of like her switching places with Carol Danvers. That makes sense with the description. That's actually a really cool concept of them. Like every time they use their power, they just switch places. So like they could literally be anywhere. That's gonna be interesting to see how that's gonna play out.
From what I read, it was fun, and the highlight from when I read the plot leak, it was like literally like these three like interacting is like the most fun, and like the villain's kind of weak, and like the story is kind of what I mean, like the premise is like a little weak because it's like there's no real like stakes. It's mostly just like a goofy adventure, which is fun, like it's like
That's kind of what I expected from this movie, to be honest with you.
Yeah, like it's not anything like insane or anything.
But is it me or like the only thing I was hoping to see in this movie because it was called The Marvels? I was like, yo, are we gonna get like my boy Adam Brashear in this bitch, like or a teaser, please? Like, I'm just give us Blue Marvel, bro. I just want Blue Marvel in that.
Okay, I did hear someone said that he's in it, but not as Blue Marvel, like just
as Adam Brashear, just chilling.
Adam Brashear, yeah.
Okay.
We were talking about this the other day. We're like, dude, why don't they just fucking throw in Blue Marvel in this one?
Like, I thought Jonathan Majors would have been a perfect choice for Blue Marvel.
I want a buddy movie that's just Sentry, Blue Marvel, and Hyperion.
So just the Supermans.
That'd be sick. Just like all the Supermen.
Chill out and have like an apartment together or something.
It's like a sitcom.
It's like Living Single, but we're just the Supermans of the Marvel
universe. Yeah. And like Sentry doesn't leave at all, and he's always like,
yeah.
And Blue Marvel's like, what the fuck? And Hyperion's just like a crazy lunatic.
Oh my gosh! But yeah,
you're gonna cast what is it? Isn't Henry Cavill playing one of them or something?
I mean, that was a rumor that I heard that he was going to play
Hyperion or something. He's playing.
Yeah.
All the rumors are like Henry Cavill's in talks for an MCU role, and it's one of the Superman-esque roles as like a joke.
That could be Captain Marvel.
I mean, Captain Britain.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking Captain Britain when I thought of Henry Cavill.
Captain Britain fan.
I'm a big Captain Britain guy.
But you need the right guy.
Yeah.
That's not Henry Cavill. You need Armie Hammer.
Army? God, no.
Look.
Jesus Christ, not the cannibal.
Eating people aside, Armie Hammer.
Armie Hammer would be. Look, call me by your name, okay?
Oh my God.
Listen, he may or may not eat people, but he's British.
He does something for me.
Yeah, he may or may not have abused a couple of his ex-girlfriends, but like he could be a great Captain Britain.
Did you hear he's working at a hotel now?
No.
He got canceled so hard. He's like a hotel like concierge salesman dude.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yes, he's like a salesman.
Well, to close this out, I'm gonna watch it, but I'm most looking forward to Spectrum.
Give me Blue Marvel. That's all I'm saying.
And maybe Blue Marvel.
Give me Anti-Man and don't change the design at all.
Anti-Man.
Give me the fucking helmet.
Yeah, because give him the goofy ass helmet and the
Guys, give me the whole goofy ass shit. Just say fuck it.
Okay, well, here's the thing, right? I don't really care much about spoilers for this movie. Who's the villain for this movie? I'm actually curious.
I don't even remember.
Okay.
It's not even because it's not even like anyone like not even anyone really important, honestly.
Okay, gotcha.
I could look it up. It's legitimately like I forget who the fucking villain was, and I read this fucking plot leak, but like it was not anyone like, you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, Nihilus is the villain.
Nihilus. No.
You know what I mean? It's just like it was just I know I recognize the name, but it was
Is it Living Laser? I don't fucking know. I don't know.
Living Laser would be that would be insane.
That would be kind of crazy.
The three Marvels are forced to fight.
Living Laser. Freaking Arthur Park.
It's a pre-General Al Dan.
That sucks.
Yep.
Okay.
Darben Aldan. That's it.
Declan, do you have any thoughts? You're gonna want to close this out. Do you have any thoughts?
No.
He has no one has thoughts on this.
All right, word. Moving on to another Disney Plus show that we're aware of. I'm actually excited for because I love this character. I love this my girl. Echo, the Echo show.
Echo.
Yeah.
Echo show.
Do you think Echo at the end of it's gonna get the Phoenix Force?
No, I don't think so, Declan. That would be kind of That'd be kind of out of nowhere if they did do that shit.
That'd be funny as fuck.
You don't think they're going to reference Jason Aaron's critically acclaimed Avengers run?
It's over. Did you hear that?
Is it over?
Yes. It's over.
Guess what it's been building up to? A fight with Doctor Doom. All these years for a fight with Doctor Doom.
It's over.
Wow.
We won.
There is a god.
Right? We're
What
free.
the hell?
Listen. That's over, and we have Chip Zdarsky on Batman.
Yeah.
Things are looking up. We're good.
Oh my god! Wow.
Dan Slott is going back to Spider-Man, but you can't soul for a soul, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You win some, you lose some. It's all right. But yeah. So Echo, obviously, spinning off of her appearance in Hawkeye, played by Alaka Cox, who I think was one of the best parts of that. I loved Alaka Cox.
They brought Vincent.
And they brought our boy Vincent.
Yeah, and he has a big role in this, which I like.
Oh, I hope so too.
Exploring more of Kingpin interacting with Echo, because I thought Echo was such an interesting character to have.
Yeah, and Hawkeye especially. Yeah. So, but yeah,
she did him.
Yeah, just to read off the articles, is that Echo, a new Disney Plus show that centers on a deaf female heroine, takes place after Hawkeye and features heavy use of American Sign Language. Good for them. Footage from the series shows the turn of Dimension D'Onofrio as Kingpin. Alaka Cox reprised her role as a title character. Simple enough. I believe this is coming out sometime next year. Yeah,
I heard. I forget where I heard. I think it might have been on like the Marvel Studios spoiler subreddit, but people have been saying that this one's like really like well written and really interesting.
Gotcha.
Really good like character drama, and I'm like, I really like that because
I heard it was a rumor, but like I heard this show's gonna be a little bit more on the supernatural type of side.
Yes, they said it was like a little more supernatural than you're expecting, and I'm like,
how does that? Because like she's never really been a supernatural character, so I don't know how that's
make her like supernatural.
Werewolf by Night tie-in.
Moon Knight, yeah, that's the thing. That's what I was thinking. Is there would be like a Moon Knight related thing.
Or Blade.
Nah, listen, they don't like talking about Blade, even though he's less.
That'd be kind of fucking hilarious. So like the introduction of Blade to vampires is actually fucking Echo and shit. Like he fights some vampires like in an episode or something like that. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I hope she gets the handprint on her face because that's like an iconic thing for the character for me.
I do it at the end, like as her final costume.
I think Black Knight will appear in this.
I don't know, man.
Appearance.
I don't know, man. Maybe, who knows? Anything is possible. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, listen, love the character of Echo. I'm curious. They're doing a new direction with the character, obviously, so I'm curious how that's gonna go. Love Alaka Cox again, a breakout star in my opinion in terms of Hawkeye and all that. So I'm looking forward to that. Vincent D'Onofrio as Kingpin. Come on, now we're not gonna complain. Even though I think when we did the Hawkeye review, Seamus, way back when, I think you loved it, right? You liked that version of Kingpin.
I liked it. I liked it. I like tanky, like kind of, because that's how he's in the comics. He is like super tanky, and you're like, why the fuck is this dude like taking so many hits?
Yeah, this man's a freaking brick wall. Like it's just like
I liked his outfit. People bitched about his outfit.
The family business one,
literally a comic accurate outfit. I don't know why you're bitching at it.
I love the fact that like me and you were like you were just like, oh yeah, like what a shitty arc, but a great costume. I'm just like, I've never read that. I've never even heard of that arc.
Yeah, it was Spider-Man Family Matters. It was the one where like he has like the secret sister or whatever. Oh.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was from that. And I was like, that's a great, like, it's comic accurate. People are bitching at this one, and it's one of the only ones that it's actually comic accurate. So it's like
facts. But yeah, looking forward to the show. Declan, do you have any thoughts on this? Nah, on that.
Cool, gonna be good.
Cool. All right, so here's the moment of the podcast where we get to the three creme de la creme section. Lord. Yeah, and also this is the new segment of the show where me and Seamus talk about this, how much we love Daredevil for 3 hours.
it comes up every podcast we're on.
Yeah,
Basically.
basically.
Where you got to be like, all right, here's the Daredevil section.
Yeah, but obviously they Kevin Feige brought up our boys Vincent D'Onofrio and Charlie Cox. Is the first time Vincent D'Onofrio, Charlie Cox were on stage together with Feige. And yeah, basically talking about Daredevil Born Again. And Lord, if you haven't watched the other podcast,
do you see the logo? It looks cool.
It looks really dope. The thing is like, right? Part of me misses the Netflix one where it's just the classic Daredevil logo.
Yeah, I like this one. It's still the DD. That's on. Yeah.
I listen. It looks really dope. Love the design for it. But yeah, I'll just play this little clip. I saw this clip on IG and I thought we should just like watch it a little bit. But just them on stage talking about it and just like the hype. You can feel the hype in the room. Yeah, it's so dope. But yeah, we'll just watch this real quick.
I think you're in my show.
Look at this man. Look at these. Look, I can't wait, dude. I can't wait.
I stood with these two gentlemen together, so it's pretty amazing. What is it like being back? The two of you who've been doing this for many, many years and now joining the Marvel Studios family.
I mean, it's emotional. It's really, really emotional. What an odd feeling to have been in some ways been doing this for a while, and yet we're starting again. You know, we get double the amount of time.
So yeah, man, that was basically it. Again, listen, if you guys didn't watch the San Diego Comic-Con one, or even check out the clip we did talking about Daredevil, it's in the channel. There's no words how much like me and Seamus, and obviously probably Declan as well, how excited we are for the show. It is it. Oh God. Yeah. But here's the thing, right, Seamus? I'm bringing this up to you, right? Because I was thinking about this when I was in the shower. I was just thinking about this. I'm like, yo.
You were thinking about this when you were in the shower?
Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
Are you?
But yeah, like. I was thinking about this. Like, obviously, we talked about like what their plans were in terms of like Netflix. Like, if they got like a season 4 and a season 5, that Typhoid Mary was going to be in season 4 as the villain, and they were going to have Bullseye return as the villain for season 5 as Bullseye this time.
Yeah.
Just part of it makes me wish. I really wish that like, because it's 19 episodes, they could probably fit in that they could. I wish they could just don't like get rid of those potential arcs. Just like you can probably like put in like the first half of the Kingpin and Typhoid Mary, because obviously
the reason that Daredevil is wearing the yellow and red in She-Hulk is because of Daredevil season 3. It's because Bullseye wore the Daredevil outfit. And they said that's why he changed his outfit in She-Hulk, because Bullseye fucked up his image.
Yeah, so
now they're like, oh, there's 2 Daredevils. I don't know which one's the good one about. So he wears the new outfit.
That makes sense.
Because it's literally, because they keep saying it's like, no, it's a direct continuation of the Netflix.
So the Netflix are canon.
Yes, no, it is. It's pretty much like, yeah. They said it was like canon in the way that like they're just bringing it over. Like they're not gonna like. It might not have happened exactly how it was in the show, but like the general, the big beats are like the same. Which I'm like, that's exactly what I wanted.
But I wish that like maybe they'll carry over like those storylines that they're planning on doing for like with Type. The thing is like because it's a Zdarsky, and people who haven't read the Chip Zdarsky on a Daredevil, read the fuck out of it. It's some of the best Daredevil I've read in years. The fact that they have Typhoid Mary and Kingpin like together, so maybe they could have not them like. They maybe not having like a relationship, but like maybe like they just interact with each other. Maybe like
Typhoid Mary would be like the only like the next thing that they could do. You know what I mean? Because like they already did Elektra, Punisher, Kingpin. Like, Typhoid Mary is like the next like probably big character. They did Bullseye. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
I mean they could always bring Bullseye back as Bullseye this time though. That I'm waiting for.
It's 18 episodes because you could get Bullseye and Typhoid Mary in the same. One with like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, for sure.
I just iron both of them and shit.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to see Alice Eve back as Mary. I loved Mary in Iron Fist. So, but yeah, man.
It was so weird too to see her in Iron Fist.
Yeah, but it worked.
It's a Daredevil character. What's she doing over here?
Yeah, because they teased at the end of Iron Fist that like there's a third personality that's more deadly and more brutal than the other 2 personalities, and probably also has powers. So like, I would love to see that personality like in fruition in the show.
Mhm.
And also Wilson Beckel getting those enhancements at the end of season 3, and obviously becoming Bullseye. And obviously, I think we said about their costume. We just want like the regular Daredevil costume, but spray painted black with the spirals and have the horn shape.
Yeah, if it's just the Daredevil outfit spray painted black with the bullseye.
Yeah,
I'll be like, that's cool.
It kind of makes sense because he's kind of like it makes sense. It made it make it feel like he's like the anti Daredevil in a way, and it kind of a mirror of like the opposite or the mirror of Daredevil. That'd be really cool. But yeah, man, listen, I'm excited, man. Charlie Cox deserves the fuck out of this. He deserves to get back to reprise his role as the character, to get a Marvel
I saw they had that clip of him.
Yeah, in She-Hulk, right?
She-Hulk, and it was just that one line where he's like talking about how like Jennifer Walters can help people through the law and She-Hulk can help people when the law fails them. And I was literally like, that is such a Netflix Daredevil line.
That is, dude.
They're doing him so well.
That is, dude.
It was so good, and I was like, yes.
I think it was like isn't that next week? That's next week, right? The Daredevil episode.
I think it's episode 8.
Oh shit! Okay, it's not next week.
I think it's like the second to last episode, so it's like beginning of October.
Gotcha. Okay, I mean, we got to wait a little bit, but it's all good.
I like She-Hulk.
So, but obviously, like you guys said earlier that like, and I didn't know this, that they're trying to stick to the whole TVMA stuff. You think they're gonna do it or not? Because listen, Moon Knight was a missed opportunity. I'll always say that Moon Knight was a missed opportunity for it to be TVMA. Do you think they're gonna stick to the whole griminess, the greenness, the dark?
I think so. I think they know. I think Feige knows that like
if the moment they fuck up, people are gonna rant.
Yes. I think this is one of those ones that they just have to, because like if they don't, I think it's gonna be bad. It's not like, you know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be bad if they come out and they're like, yeah, it's like TV, like
they're gonna,
or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, they're gonna want his head on a pike. Like, that's gonna be brutal. Yeah. But yeah, listen, we're obviously very excited for it. It starts filming, as you can see here, filming in 2023. Looking forward to that. And I think it comes out next year, right? Or does it come out 2024? I'm not sure.
I think it's 2024. They said.
Fucking hell. Okay.
But like Fantastic Four and Daredevil in the same year is pretty hype.
It is. So, but yeah, Declan, do you have any thoughts, bro? On obviously with that, you love it.
He's got no thoughts other than like he's gonna cry when it comes out, right?
Yeah, I know we're all gonna cry when it comes out.
Yeah.
I hope they use the theme from the Netflix show too.
Because
the theme is just as iconic as the character. Oh,
yeah.
God. So
I don't mind it, unless it's like a theme that like is done better. If it's not done better, then I'll be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure. But okay, so obviously moving on from Daredevil, the other creme de la creme for me is, in my opinion, let me just pause the video, make sure that doesn't fucking play. There we go. Is the new Captain America New World Order announcement. Yep. Love the logo. I love the fact that it's a mix of a Captain America aesthetic and Falcon as well. So I love that mix. And the fact that, we're going to have, and I'll read from the article, says Anthony Mackie returns as Captain America in Captain America New World Order. He was joined on stage by Danny Ramirez, as you can see here, who plays Joaquin Torres, who's going to probably be the new Falcon, I hope, just like in the comics. Carl Lumbly is reprising his role as Isaiah Bradley. Let's fucking go. Because I loved Isaiah Bradley in Falcon.
We'll probably get Patriot, too.
Yeah, probably we're going to get probably the same actor, because I like that actor. That played Eli as well.
I don't see why they wouldn't. You know what I mean? It's such like a
for sure. Also, Sham, if y'all want to check out me and Declan talking about Falcon Winter Soldier, that's on the Season Shield podcast. I'll put that in the link. I'll put that up in the corner. That was a good conversation. That we had like last year. And also the big one. I did not see this shit coming.
This was so weird.
I was like, what?
This was so weird.
The villain of Falcon of Captain America New World Order is going to be the fucking leader, bro.
This is so fucking
what
weird.
On earth? And Tim Blake Nelson is reprising his role as it.
Right? It's just such a. I'm down for it, but like, what were you thinking?
Like, I didn't know how to. I was surprised, but I didn't know how to feel. I was like,
right? It made this movie way more interesting for me because it's like that's such an interesting and weird route to take with it that I'm really intrigued as to like what they're doing and like what
we haven't seen
because you don't pull the leader out of your ass for a villain. You know what I mean? It's
exactly.
not like a oh, I can just use like Baron Zemo as the villain and pull him out of my ass whenever I want. Like you use the leader because you have a specific like story in mind for the leader. You know what I mean?
The thing
so
is,
like I'm down for it.
I'm also intrigued by it because I thought that because what I was hoping for at first was that Agent 13's that progression with Agent 13 was going to tease her as the next villain for Sam. I thought that was going to be the whole route that they were going to take with this movie. Having Agent 13 be the villain, but I guess not the case now. But having the leader, I was like, huh. And the thing is, like, I was kind of disappointed because I thought the leader was going to be one of the villains introduced in She-Hulk. Right?
I think he still is though.
Oh, okay. Well,
I think it's gonna be like a Kang situation where they're like Kang's the villain of Ant-Man, and then he just pops up in Loki, and you're like, whoa. I think it's gonna be the same thing where like the Wrecking Crew was probably hired by the leader, probably.
That's right. That was my theory.
That's what I think is gonna happen at the end. Is like
it's
gonna be the leader, and it's just gonna be a quick like, yeah, the leader's out there, and he's a character, and then he's gonna show up in Captain America.
That's what I hope is the case too. So like, I don't think like, what is he gonna do? Like, how is he gonna pose a threat to like what is he gonna do that's gonna get Sam's attention? Is that gonna be some game?
How's he gonna look too? Is he gonna look goofy?
He look like the leader.
That's what I'm saying. I hope he looks like the leader. I hope he looks goofy, but I hope they don't do some like it's like half the leader. You know what I mean? Like,
is there gonna be some like some gamma related
stuff? Give him the weird fucking head. Give him the big.
Give him the big ass head.
Give him the big head, please.
Is there gonna be some like gamma related stuff going on here? Like, is the leader turning people? Wait,
I think the leader's going to be turning people into like gamma.
It's a Hulks, like Hulks and stuff, and that makes sense with like She-Hulk with the whole blood thing that's going on right now.
And they might do that, and then like he's also mind controlling people or something. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that'd be kind of sick. But yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to this. I mean, listen, I love Sam as Cap, man. I love Sam and Falcon Winter Soldier and his arc within Cap, him turning into Cap.
Anthony Mackie's, I love him.
We can't go wrong with Anthony Mackie. Also the fact that we're gonna see Isaiah again, and hopefully, I would love to see a scene where they reference the whole Korea situation of like his time in the Korean War, and we see the actual like Isaiah Bradley.
Do an Isaiah Bradley flashback where he is Cap. Like that would be sick as fuck.
Awesome. And I mean, I'm also curious to see what Joaquin's his Falcon costume look like. I hope it's not what it looks like in like the comics, that green. I don't like that green. It looks so bad.
Like the green one, I just give him like the super comic accurate Falcon. You know what I mean? The looking one, not like the one that Sam had where that was like military-ish or whatever. Mm-hmm. Like give him like the full like jumpsuit one. I'd like that.
Yeah, that'd be really cool.
And then he actually has like an actual Falcon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like an actual
like an actual Falcon. And Sam's like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "Yeah, I trained an actual Falcon instead of a robot."
Yeah, that'd be kind of funny. He's just a better Falcon than Sam.
Yeah. He's like, "Yeah, no, I just find it better because the Falcon's actually able to like do that." And Sam's like, "Fuck, why are you doing that?" Falcon? Yeah.
But I mean, and also like hopefully we'll get more teasers of like now Eli taking up the mantle like as Patriot. Here's the thing with Patriot, right? Do you think they're gonna do within the comics where like he's gonna get like his grandfather's gonna like have him like he's gonna be like in an accident or something like that, and he's gonna have like a blood transfusion that gives him the super soldier powers, do you think? Or it's gonna be like is he not gonna have powers like he did when he debuted at first? I don't know. I don't know what your thoughts. I don't know what your theories are.
I think I'd be okay with any of them, honestly.
Yeah.
Because it would be cool if they did the blood transfusion thing, but it also would be cool if he didn't have powers and that was like his whole, you know what I mean? Like
But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to it. I don't think they have a release date for it yet. But yeah, man, listen, Tim Blake Nelson, man, it's been how many years? It's like 2008, 2009.
Dude, it's been like 14 fucking years.
Fucking hell, like that's so nuts, man.
So weird. I have distinct memories of it as a child of wanting to see that movie, and now I'm like almost graduating college. Yeah. I remember like betting my dad. I was like, if I beat you in this baseball game in my fucking backyard, we're seeing the Hulk today. Like it was like opening day, and I won, and we saw it that day, and I was like, oh, this is the coolest movie I've ever seen. Because when I was like a little kid, the Hulk was like my fucking
your favorite character.
Yeah, I had that Hulk encyclopedia, like that like hardcover one.
Oh shit. Okay,
Yes.
gotcha. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'd just go through it, and I'd be like, "What the fuck is that?" You know what I mean?
Gotcha. Yeah, my first memory of watching The Incredible Hulk was I was at my boy's house. He's like, "Yo, I got the Hulk on DVD," and I was like, "How you have it? It's still in theaters." Oh, no, I
Bootleg and shit. Yeah,
we watched a bootleg
I
copy.
feel
of
like
Hulk.
every real family had a guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I had this dude named Don who would give me my family bootlegs. You know what I mean? Every like that's how you know that chill families from like the stuck up ones. The chill families all had like a bootleg guy.
I had two people actually. There was a random guy that was at my that was selling them outside my aunt's apartment, and I had an uncle that
Yeah.
two people. But yeah, man, looking forward to this. Declan, what are your thoughts on this, bro? Real quick.
What one?
Captain America: New World Order.
Yeah, I like that one.
We're talking about how we want Patriot to show up.
Wait, so if the leader is the main villain,
Yeah.
what is Agent Carter doing?
That's what I'm saying.
We wrote her out. That's what we're talking about. We're like, we thought Agent Carter and Zemo and like Madam Hydra were gonna be like the main villains, but I guess the leader is. So fuck that.
Yeah.
I guess that shit's probably gonna be carried over in the next one.
Maybe. Yeah, because Declan, remember when we did Falcon Winter Soldier? That was one of the big things I talked about. I was like, I hope they carried that into this movie, but I guess not.
Well, they're carrying it into the other one that they announced.
Seemed like a no-brainer.
Maybe, yeah.
But like, I think I was telling Declan this earlier when they announced the leader. I was like, I think they are gearing up for a big Hulk movie.
Gamma Wars.
I think they're doing like one Hulk movie that is like every Hulk thing. We're getting Rick Jones. We're getting like the leader. We're gonna get like the fucking UFOs. Because you know what else they also said that I've heard rumored is that they're casting Radioactive Man too.
Ooh.
So I think they're gonna have one movie where it's just like the Hulk's greatest hits. They're gonna just do all the big Hulk bits, all the, you know what I mean, every Hulk character, all that, just stuffing it into one movie. What?
Wonder Man?
Yeah, fucking throw Wonder Man in it. Fucking get Doc Samson in it.
I was like if they casted Doc Samson, I would.
That's how you know it's happening, because you're like, no way he shows up.
It's funny because I think Ty Burrell's character in Incredible Hulk was supposed to be
Doc Samson. Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah, shout out to
Ty Burrell with long green flowing hair.
Yeah, shout out to Penn State alum Ty Burrell. Yeah, that's not gonna work.
So do you think Carter was a Skrull in?
I don't know. That was one of the other things we talked about.
That's one of those things where you just gotta like see now, because you don't really know now. So
So
but we also talked about how the Hulk movie would be a perfect intro for Wolverine.
For Wolverine, yeah, it could be.
Yeah, Declan said that it's a cold open where it starts and like Hulk is like just in the frozen tundra, and they don't announce Wolverine's in the movie. They don't announce who's playing him. They don't say anything. All it is Hulk at the beginning of the movie is like in a frozen tundra, and it just cuts, and you see like coming up over like the hill is like this figure, and you immediately just know, you're like, oh my god, they're doing the Wolverine fight. They're doing the one where Hulk and Wolverine fight for the first time.
And it ends when Hulk like tears him in half, and then
like in the
yeah, like right before it, like he tears in half fully. It's like it just cuts away, and it's like the Incredible Hulk. It's like
that would be sick.
I'm like,
they never talk about it throughout the rest of the film.
Yeah.
It's
just like, or they do talk about it, but it's only like that was like the moment that Hulk came back and like I went berserk again. So I don't really remember what happened. I just woke up.
That's
blood on my
really
hands.
introduce it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I get it.
Right? Wouldn't that be sick as fuck?
That'd be really dope to introduce it. Just a nod to that comic.
Yeah, he thinks he killed that dude, but he doesn't really know, and he doesn't know who that dude was. But since it's Wolverine, you're like, no way.
Yeah, it's Wolverine. But yeah, that's all I gotta say about it. I'm really looking forward to it. The leader, I'm curious to see how that's gonna work. But yeah, Anthony Mackie, Carl Lumbly, love it. Okay, I'm moving on. We gotta move on. So the last thing we're gonna talk about, dude, Declan, you better get your ass up and be on the screen for this, bro.
Declan has some thoughts.
God,
what do I have thoughts on?
Thunderbolts,
bro. We're talking about Thunderbolts. Me and you
likes the cast.
Me and you conjured this into existence. Remember, Matt told us we were wrong.
No, Mikey, you told me I was wrong.
No,
Mikey trying to steal credit.
Mikey, no, you literally said this was going to be Secret Avengers.
No, I did not. I said that. I literally said Thunderbolts, and then I was like, but I said it could also maybe Dark Avengers, or it could be a mix of both.
Mikey, I remember everyone who's wronged me.
No, everyone who's wronged me.
No, but yeah, so we're doing Thunderbolts, man. I'm super excited for this because Matt said I was wrong, and I was like, no, I'm right. But yeah, Thunderbolts, dude.
I'm excited because Mikey said I was wrong.
No, fucking, I did not. I agreed with you. Oh my god, but I'll read out. Listen, I'm so excited for this because like the roster, I almost got what I wanted. Basically, I got most of what I wanted.
I didn't.
You didn't?
Fuck this movie.
All I wanted was Justin Hammer.
Yeah. See, I didn't get any. I got barely anything I wanted. I got like U.S. Agent and like maybe Taskmaster if it's not the Black Widow version.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if it is, then fuck this movie.
I mean, here's the thing, right? So I'll read the thing from the article. It says Feige announced the team that will be a part of the Thunderbolts. This includes Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina, Allegra De Fontaine, Peter Harbor as Red Guardian, Hannah John Kamen as Ghost, Olga Kurylenko as Taskmaster, Wyatt Russell as John Walker, aka U.S. Agent.
The same actor from Black Widow as Taskmaster?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, then I'm killing myself.
Oh shit. Then Florence Pugh reprising a role as Yelena Belova, and this is my surprise. Sebastian Stan is coming back as Winter Soldier. I didn't think that would happen.
I'm okay with Yelena, Winter Soldier, and U.S. Agent. I think everyone else on that team is
for me, because for me,
I like the Russian dude.
Yeah, Red Guardian.
Yeah.
Thing is, for me,
I never finished Black Widow.
Yeah, okay. I remember you saying.
I never even watched Black Widow. What the fuck?
Yeah, for me, I'll say this, right? Because my original roster, and I think I said this when we did the fucking Winter Soldier podcast. My roster originally was Baron Zemo, U.S. Agent, Yelena Belova, Ghost, Taskmaster, and then I wanted either Red Hulk or Abomination. I got like 3 of those people. So I got Ghost, I got Taskmaster.
I don't count Taskmaster because that's not Tony.
That's not Tony, but
that's not Tony. I'm not gonna count it if it's not
bro.
Tony.
Like at least I can ignore the fact that it's Antonio under there. I can ignore it, but
no, I can't. It's like,
look, perfect team should have done this. Abomination.
Yep.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier.
Yep.
U.S. Agent.
Yep.
Yelena.
Yep.
And Zemo.
Yep. And Justin Hammer. That's I fuck with that team. That's a good team.
Like, Justin Hammer is a good, nice choice. But the thing is, like, I really want
as U.S. Patriot.
Oh,
as like Iron Patriot.
Yeah,
that'd be cool.
Oh yeah, that'd been cool.
Because Norman Osborn never fucking doing that shit. So, but yeah, give it to him.
And also, Rebecca made a comment. It's hilarious. It says 3 cap knockoffs on one team. I don't think
right. They got like it's like literally like
they have 3 dudes that do the exact same thing.
Dollar Tree caps all over the place.
Get out of here with the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, how's it gonna be called the Thunderbolts and you do not have a Hulk related character on
the thing is, like, I was saying this, I said this to Matt actually earlier today. I was like, I think the original plan was they were gonna have Red Hulk, but then like William Hurt passed away. So like I don't
So here's what you do. You just cast someone as his son who's also a general and be like, yeah, he's like it's like you know what I mean? Like Thaddeus fucking Ross the Fourth. Yeah, or fucking
random idea. What about the established character?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Liv Tyler ain't coming back. Liv Tyler is not fucking coming back.
I thought she was.
I don't think she is.
Yeah,
who said that?
No,
because said Liv Tyler.
No, because when they did in Disney Investors Day like last year, they said that she was coming back for She-Hulk or something like that.
Where? They haven't said anything about that in She-Hulk at all.
Oh no, that's what I heard. That Tim Roth
is Edward Norton coming back too?
Hell no.
They should cast Edward Norton as Thaddeus Ross's son.
No, they could. I wouldn't mind.
And then he's Red Hulk.
Yeah, who cares?
Red Hulk has the face of Edward Norton.
Yes, but it's Edward Norton with the mustache and fire powers.
But yeah, I mean, I'm
Edward
really
Norton
upset.
reprising his role from American History.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, not fucking.
Oh no, he plays a Nazi.
Big red. It would make sense because then he just shaves his head, and then it's just Red Skull Hulk, right? So it would be Nazi Hulk, but it's Red Skull Hulk.
It's after the Reformation.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that'd be hilarious.
That's a great idea because it's also like, oh, it's Red Skull Hulk. But also because Edward Norton's also playing his character from American.
And he's just tatted with like not the neo-Nazi like
paraphernalia. Yeah. They did that in the fucking oh no, that was Red Skull and Venom.
Yeah.
But, Jason Aaron.
Oh Lord, but yeah, man. I mean, I'm really just the only disappointment I've had with this roster was the fact that like, why don't you have Zemo in here and why don't you have Abomination? Like, why would you introduce Abomination in She-Hulk if you're not gonna use him in Thunderbolts?
Right.
It doesn't make any sense.
What's the point, bro?
Which means that like we're probably not gonna see Abomination ever again after this.
Yeah, why the teaser in Shang-Chi then?
Why the teaser in Shang-Chi? He shows up in She-Hulk for like a bit, like not like a short amount of time, like literally a bit.
Unless he's gonna be on the main Avengers.
Why would he be?
Why would he be on the main Avengers?
They already have 2 Hulks.
Like I feel like
you're like you don't see it yet. Like he's not gonna. You don't
because I feel like this team needs a tank, and Abomination could be that tank. I don't know why.
And they're gonna make it David Harbour, and I'm like, but Abomination would wash David Harbour.
Dude,
you know what I mean?
Wash him to the floor, bro. It makes
That's what I'm saying. Like Abomination would just be, you know.
Yeah, but
it'd be funny to have that Abomination who's like. He would be the leader of because like the whole Thunderbolts thing is like the villains are trying to reform. So why not have the villain who's already reformed on the team?
Yeah.
It's like the joke is like, it's okay, guys. Yeah. Just do your meditation. And they're all like, bro, we're trying to reform, not like be weird like you.
Yes, exactly. You could be like kind of like the King Shark of this team in a way.
Yeah.
Like he's just
Tim Roth's a fucking great actor. I don't know why you wouldn't want him in your movie if you had the option.
I mean, listen, they have time to like change things around. So like,
that's what I'm saying. This is like a far out, and I hope this is just the preliminary roster. But I don't know. That does look like the team. You know what I mean?
It does, yeah. I mean, this is gonna end Phase 5. I'm curious to know like what the villain is for this. I don't know who's a bigger threat for the Thunderbolts.
Watch, it's gonna be like another Kang, and we're gonna be like, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Kang again.
Yeah, because like, who the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know what I haven't really read enough Thunderbolts comics to know like what's a villain that they would face.
It's just like regular villain, you know what I mean? Like they would face like your normal villain, but it's just more of like a covert ops version of like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, watch, it's gonna be like Lucia von Bardis or some bullshit like that. I'm gonna like fucking kill myself.
Oh my god.
But doesn't that sound a little too real?
It does. It really does.
It's gonna be like Lucia von Bardis and like the fucking Tinkerer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be kind of funny if there was a Tinkerer. Like
it's literally Ultimate Alliance 2, the same plot, but like with the Thunderbolts.
Yeah, and I love the fact that like they had to change like Red Guardian's costume because we already have one Captain America clone. We can't have them look similar.
Oh yeah, that'd be.
That's kind of.
They gotta stop doing this shit.
Yeah, man, it's just.
I don't need any of these people. You know what I mean? Like the Thunderbolts was such a cool idea, and then when I see it, I'm like, I like Yelena.
I mean,
Lucky again.
Yeah, I like Ghost. I think Ghost.
Ghost was the part of Ant-Man and the Wasp that everyone shit talks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like that's why I was like, I don't need to see Ghost again. She's not like that compelling to me. Like they did that, like try to like sympathize with the villain in the 11th hour at the end of the movie, and you're like, but like it's too late. Like she's already like kind of a dick.
And since like we've already seen movies like the Suicide Squad and like
Guardians, you look at the Suicide Squad roster, and it's like more interesting because you have like James Gunn elevated those characters.
Yeah,
you know that's not going to happen here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's not like, hey, we're going to elevate these characters you don't know into being really cool. It's more like, oh, we just threw these guys together because like they're all played by famous people. So
exactly. And the thing is like because from those movies that we saw like and Guardians as well, like they're probably gonna do like the whole dysfunction. I don't want to see the whole like dysfunctional family.
Yeah, it's gonna be the same thing where you're gonna be like, oh,
yeah. Fucking what if I'm like looking up like I just looked up Thunderbolts villains. What if like the villain was fucking like Graviton?
Oh my god, that'd be weird.
Graviton.
So, I think my ideal Thunderbolts movie would be like it would be like half of them are villains that are trying to reform, and the other half are villains who are being coerced. So it's like half Suicide Squad, half not.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And like the reason it's dysfunctional is because like the villains are. Thunderbolt Ross gives them full jurisdiction to do whatever they want as long as the mission's complete. So the villains who are trying to reform are trying to be better, and then the villains who are just villains are like openly just like executing people and stuff, and that's where the dysfunction comes from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I feel like, and then at the end of the movie, the villains who are villains, some of them side with the main villain, and then that's what, you know what I mean? And then you get like a turn, and then you got to fight all of them and shit like that. And that would be a way more of an interesting team dynamic than like, oh, they're just dysfunctional because like they bicker sometimes, and it's
it's
and you're just like, oh, I've seen that. They nailed that with Guardians. They nailed that with Suicide Squad. James Gunn's the only one who can do that in a fun way that's not kind of cringy like Joss Whedon always used to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't understand why they would go with this team because it's just not interesting. You know what I mean? It's just like, cool. I'm getting Black Widow too because the same writer for Black Widow is writing this. That's nice.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
That's why this announcement, like, I was hyped for it before, and then when I got it, I was like, I'm more excited to see the leader in Isaiah Bradley than this fucking.
Than this.
You know what I mean? Like, it speaks volumes that like I'm more excited to see Man-Thing and Werewolf by Night than I am to see any of these characters in this fucking movie.
Yeah, and the fact that this is the movie that's gonna end Phase 5 is just
right.
Like,
it's gonna be the big blowout at the end of that phase, and you're like, I don't think so. I would rather that phase end with fucking Secret Invasion or some shit. You know what I mean?
Also, just real quick, just to add about like, my roster that I had in mind for the movie at first, I wanted also Batroc the Leaper to be there because he could be the comedic relief.
George St. Pierre's fucking
dude. I just want to see GSP again.
He's fucking there. He was in the fucking. He was in. Oh, he shows up in every. I think he better show up in fucking New World Order.
But like he apparently
he's been in every cap-related fucking thing.
That's the thing, though, right? We saw him die, but like, we saw him get shot. We didn't see like a body, did we?
He did. Wasn't that in
Falcon?
Falcon, yeah, he was in Falcon. No, he didn't die. He got shot, but
yeah. Like I just want
back. His Batroc.
Yeah. I just want him. I wanted him to be the comedic relief amongst like Zemo and freaking like Ghost and Taskmaster and Abomination. I thought that'd be hilarious, but
yeah,
no. Marvel wants to do
their own. You got like shit. You know what I mean?
But yeah, man. I mean, this movie. I mean, I
have 4 Captain America clones. Taskmaster and Black Widow was like they were trying to do Cap again. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Thing is, like, I'm gonna watch it. I'm just happy that I got at least like
really got like M'Baku or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that would be dope. I'm happy at least I got like Ghost. I was right about Ghost and I was right about Taskmaster, which is great. But other than that, I'm not really excited to see Bucky again. I'm kind of done with Bucky at this point, in my opinion.
Yeah, God bless Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, I love Sebastian Stan, but like,
he's gonna do the same thing.
Yeah, I feel like with Winter Falcon, Winter Soldier, that like kind of closed out his arc.
It's good, like
yeah.
It was a nice ending because it was really cool to see them try to operate without Steve. Really interesting. I don't feel like I need to see him for at least until like. I don't feel like I need to see him until Secret Wars. You know what I mean? I could not see him until Secret Wars and be like, yeah, all right.
Yeah, for sure.
You know? But like.
David Harbour's coming back. I mean, that's fine. I mean, I like David. I like David Harbour in Black Widow.
Yeah, he's a funny dude, but like, it's just like.
And then Julia Louis-Dreyfus. I mean, she's there. So.
Yeah.
I don't know what to think about it because like
she's been in the MCU for all of like 5 whole minutes, so I don't know how to react to her because she was only in one scene in Falcon and Winter Soldier and left. You know.
Yeah, and she was. I think she was also in. She was in Black Widow at the end, and like she was.
Was she? I didn't finish it, so.
Yeah. She's only in like 2 things. She was only in like 2 scenes, and 3 scenes if you count. Like there's 2 scenes she had in Falcon, and then there's 1 scene in Black Widow. That's it. So like, I don't know, but I mean, listen, I'm gonna watch it. I got 2 of my members on.
I'm probably gonna watch it for Yelena and like U.S. Agent. Those are the 2 that I'm like, all right. You got interesting fucking characters, and you got great actors behind them. I'll watch it for those 2. Everyone else, I think, could go, and it wouldn't make the movie worse or better.
I'm just butthurt that like why would you make a Thunderbolts team and not put fucking Zemo on there?
Yeah. You would make a Thunderbolts movie and not have like Zemo like at all.
Daniel Bruhl's a great actor. Like what the fuck?
I'm most butthurt about Zemo and Abomination. Those are the 2 that I'm
me as well.
You really aren't gonna put them on the fucking team.
Yeah, and
what the fuck are you thinking then?
And Batroc, but I'm the only one that cares about
Batroc. Yeah, Batroc, I can take your leave. He's funny, and you know what I mean. Like that'd be a good idea, but like if he's not on the team, I'm not gonna be like, oh, Batroc is on it, you know. But like,
Yeah, it sucks.
It's just like, why not? It's running into it's the same problem I had with Obi-Wan earlier this year.
Yeah,
where I'm like, you guys have the money to be creative. Why not just be more creative? You know what I mean? Just do crazy fucking shit. Everyone's sick of the MCU by now, so just go. All right, fuck it. We're just gonna do like the most insane shit you've ever seen.
And it's not like people aren't gonna go see an MCU project,
right? And if it's insane, then people would be like, "Wow, that was really good," because it's like just fucking. You know what I mean? It's insane shit. That's all I wanted to see. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
so I mean that's that for Thunderbolts. I don't know where did Declan go. I wanted to give his last thoughts.
Bathroom.
Oh, listen, he's taking a dookie. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah, that's basically it. So yeah, just now we're just gonna go to the final thoughts. Anything more excited just to wrap it up.
Declan's more excited for Thunderbolts than I am. I'd say that he was
okay.
Really
Gotcha.
In on it, but
yeah. Yeah. Final thoughts on just D23. Some of the announcements as a whole. Seamus, what are your final thoughts?
It was pretty good. I mean, getting new shit's always a big plus. So. Mm-hmm. I will say I'm okay with not getting information about Fantastic Four, X-Men. I'm okay with that. I think it was it was an egregious tragedy. We did not get a single fucking mention of Blade at all. It is a year out, and we haven't gotten a fucking thing about it.
Nothing.
You know what? The last time this happened to, the last movie that this happened to, where we didn't get anything until like a couple months out, was fucking Thor: Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
That was the last time where they were like, "Oh, by the way, here's a trailer 2 months away." And I'm like, oh, you hope Blade's
makes me nervous. Yeah, it makes me very nervous now. But yeah, for me, D23 was solid. Star Wars stuff I really liked. I'm definitely gonna check out some of those.
I didn't get enough of like the Indiana. Like I saw the Indiana Jones shit, but it didn't seem like they did anything much. It was mostly just like, oh, it's the last Harrison Ford role, and I'm like, yeah, I'd hope so. He's barely able to walk around, dude.
Gotcha.
You're having him trying to do Indiana Jones stunts at like 80. Like fucking leave the dude alone.
They should have just made just like a reboot. I don't know why they had to like make him like have him suffer again.
They should have done a reboot and just been like, yeah, we're doing it. Fucking Shia's back.
Fucking Shia's back.
That psycho's back on the movie set, baby.
Gotcha.
I like Phoebe Waller-Bridge as like the new Indiana Jones because she's really good.
Gotcha. But yeah, D23 was solid though. Again, some of the games that I'm looking forward to the games, the Star Wars stuff, and yeah, like, listen, is this supposed to? We live in a world right now where like Marvel is just so overhyped at this point. We're just expecting disappointment anyway.
I think it's gonna be the same thing I said after Comic-Con, where like I think I'm not gonna watch everything that Marvel puts out anymore. You know what I mean? I think I'm literally just gonna be like, all right, Werewolf by Night's interesting, Secret Wars looks interesting. You know what I mean? And then, but like, I'll be like, all right, but I can leave that one. I don't have to see the Marvels. I don't really feel like I need to go out unless I have like free time. And I'm like, yeah, I guess I'll see it,
Facts. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. It was a good convention for what it was, and I'm looking forward to like some of the projects that were announced for sure. But yeah, man, Seamus, I don't know if I kind of forgot to tell you this, but like, do you have any things you want to recommend? Any recommendations? Anything you're watching? Anything you're reading?
Yeah, I'm watching. We were watching Cobra Kai earlier today. That was Cobra Kai. Me, Storm, Dallas, and Declan. We all watched both seasons of Mob Psycho 100. It was my like third time watching or whatever.
Oh, facts.
They all cried at the end of that shit.
Really? I love Mob Psycho. Mob Psycho is dope. Season
3 is on October like 8th. So
okay, so it's soon. All right.
Yeah, rewatch that shit before you get there. What else have I been reading? Nothing much really. There's nothing. I mean, I caught back up on Donny Cates' Hulk run.
Mm-hmm.
It got better.
It got better.
I
have no interest in reading it.
That gut punch of like going from Immortal Hulk to like that. I was like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Donny Cates is one of my favorite writers. So like,
yeah, for sure.
He pulled it back, and I'm like, all right, I'm into it now. But that's been pretty good. Dark Crisis is still going, I think. Dark Crisis on Infinite Earths did kind of fuck up the book, like I said.
Oof, yeah, you predicted.
I was like, oh, yeah. Now it's not as like interesting now, but I still like Joshua Williamson. He's still like one of the best Justice League writers of the past couple of years, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
think that's really it.
Yeah, I mean, that's a good that's a good list of things for
yeah.
recommend.
Watch Everything Ever All at Once if you haven't. I guess.
Watch that shit immediately. It's such a good. It's the best movie of the year. But yeah, for me, I only got like 2 things to recommend. I have like a show and a book. So a book that I'm gonna recommend for people to check out is the book "Do a Powerbomb" by Daniel Warren Johnson. If you love wrestling, especially like New Japan, this is like the perfect book.
I read the first issue of this. I was I like this shit.
I was reading. I gotta start reading the recent issue, which is issue 3. So like, but the first 2 issues I thought were really good and a lot of fun, and I love the whole dynamic with the main character and like this whole like wrestling like in hell type of deal. It was really fun. And yes, Daniel Warren Johnson kills every book he does. So,
that's why I read it, because it was like a Daniel Warren Johnson wrestling book, and I was like, oh, that sounds really cool.
Yeah. So I mean, if people don't know, Daniel Warren Johnson did like books like Extremity, which is amazing, Beta Ray Bill, which is fucking awesome.
Beta Ray Bill.
And then
Can
like
Beta Ray Bill soon.
What else?
Put him in the MCU. Fucking put him on the Thunderbolts.
That'd be dope.
Lightning character on the Thunderbolts is Beta Ray Bill.
Yeah. That'd be fucking awesome. But like that would redeem Thunderbolts for me. But yeah, man, Daniel Warren Johnson is an amazing creator, and Do a Powerbomb is his wrestling book. It's really fun, and it's like a really cool like kind of like drama in a way with the main character. And that's what I recommend. Definitely check that out. And then a show that I'm gonna recommend that it just came out. It came out yesterday, and I watched on Netflix, and I just started watching it. Not Cobra Kai, obviously, because
you gotta watch that stuff.
I gotta watch that soon. Gotta watch that like soon. But the show that I'm gonna recommend that I've been watching recently is the show The Imperfects on Netflix. I think it's a really fun show. It just
you know who that dude on the right's playing?
He's playing Luffy, right?
Nope.
He's playing Luffy, and he's actually really good in this show. Actually, but he basically the show just basically focuses on these three young adults that suffer from like a genetic disorder, and they see a doctor named Dr. Sarkov that treats them for their their disease. And turns out the twist is that like the doctor's been genetically experimenting on them against their will and turn them into like supernatural like monsters.
Yeah, they're like mutants, aren't they?
They're like mutants, basically, right? So like, there's 3 characters. So the one in the middle is named Abby. She's like a succubus. She can basically just like she secretes a pheromone that like makes people extremely like aggressively attracted to her. The kid on the right named Juan, who's my favorite character. He's a comic book artist and he's a comic book creator, and he can turn into a chupacabra, and it's fucking awesome. He's gonna be playing Luffy. And then Tilda on the left, it gets turned into a banshee, and she basically like has like Black Canary type of abilities. So yeah, it's a really fun show. 10 episodes. Just came out on Netflix. So yeah, I recommend watching that. If you like X-Men in a way or like Misfits in a way, definitely check it out. I think it's a nice show to watch.
Oh shit, Luffy fell.
Oh,
I was showing him off and he fucking fell.
That's what you got. That's what happens, man. You gotta be
careful.
The
hole is loose. The hole is loose on him. I think he's fallen over too many times.
Oh no. But yeah, that's what I gotta recommend. Do a power bomb.
Watch One Piece too.
What? Yeah, watch One Piece as well.
Storm caught up. Storm did it.
Oh Lord,
he caught up. Isn't insane?
I don't know if it's ever gonna happen.
We got all 1,000 episodes this summer.
Oh God. Where do you find the time? Okay,
it's so good. That's the thing is that you're like, where would I find the time? The time finds you. Okay. You get so addicted to like this motherfucker just hitting people that you're like, this is the greatest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, this is the greatest piece of media I think I've ever watched.
Damn, son.
It's good all the way through. So
gotcha. But yeah, we'll just close it out, people. Thanks for everyone who are watching this or will watch this. We appreciate the support. Definitely check out all the other videos, the Indie Corner, One and Dones we've been doing, the After Darks that we've been doing, which have been a lot of fun. The clips that I've been making a lot to keep the content and the consistency going. Really appreciate it. Comment, like, subscribe on some of the videos and all that. Looking forward to new content. Seamus, thanks again for doing this really last minute. I appreciate it. This was fun. Love your insight. Also, shout out to Declan as well, who's taking a mean deuce in the toilet.
Yeah.
But yeah.
League does that to you,
Yeah, listen, man, it happens, man. Listen, when you talk about Thunderbolts and shit, you gotta have
you gotta shit because you talk about Thunderbolts and shit.
Yeah. So Yeah, man. That's all I got. Really, that's really all I got to say about it. You know, D23 was nice and all that, and this was a really good conversation. So yeah, just look out for the clips that are be coming up. I gotta upload 1 and then also upload 2 next week. Probably of this podcast. Also, Seamus, since you're here, we gotta plug Sex Criminals, man. We're gonna do Sex Criminals soon.
Yeah, we're doing it soon.
Yeah, so look out for that. Also, check out the Transformers episode we just did recently. That was so much fun to read, because that Transformers is
I love the Transformers IDW run.
Yeah,
it's so good.
It's apparently it's good. We love the first volume. So look out for the clip that I did of Rebecca explaining like the nonsense before that.
Oh yeah. That's like it's a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm surprised she's able to get through it.
That video was so fun to edit. Oh my god, it was so much fun. But yeah, man. But yeah, listen, that's all for the episode. And yeah, get home safe, people. All right, see you later. And we.